If I didn't love y'all, but if I didn't love boxing, or I didn't love y'all, I wouldn't have bought this pay per view. I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't find a link. You know what I'm saying? So I hope like, like I didn't miss no good fights, bro. You know what I'm saying? By like not buying it sooner, buying it now. I'm only buying it for the main fight. If I didn't love boxing, I wouldn't have did that. I ain't making no money from boxing right now. And y'all wasn't giving me no help. You know what I'm saying? It's how we doing it right now. But whatever, dude. I don't even like y'all niggas no more. I got just somebody for me to talk about boxing with. You ain't gonna put no bread in my pocket. Ain't gonna send me no link. Just have to pay $80 for this motherfucking fight. Y'all niggas some hoes. Mhm. Oh, I'll hit the like button. Goal on this live is 10 likes. Hi. I was getting carried away eating all that food. It was so good. I forgot I was still drinking tonight. Hit the like button. Goal on this live is 10 likes. Mm. Hey, so y'all want to watch the fight? Is this the dude they call Bam or whatever? His name is Rodriguez, right? Hi, I sub. Gloria, thank you for the sub. Thank you. I talk about boxing most of the time. You know? Mm. Hey, what y'all want to do? Who you fighting? You just asked me who I'm fighting? I'm watching fighting, dude. I hated Paul versus Tyson. Oh, yeah, that was some bullshit. Okay, so look. So I'm thinking like, since y'all pulling up, I just bought the fight. I guess like we still drinking then. Hey, that shit crazy, bro. Cause like I went to Amazon Prime like on the app, and I clicked on the pay per view and it say like $79.99, right? I just tapped it. I ain't never put none of my like credit card information into this tablet, but I'm signed in to Amazon on this tablet. You know what I'm saying? So I just tap like buy. They didn't give me no confirmation message. They didn't say, are you sure you want to do this? They didn't say like enter the pin. All the fuck I got was a damn notification from my bank saying $79.99. I'm like, what the what? I was thinking about it while I was hitting these buttons. I didn't think y'all was just gonna take it out. Say Chavez versus Sanchez. It's two midgets. They super bantamweights. I don't know who either one of these dudes is. If it's lower than featherweight, I don't care. I don't care. You know? I'm sorry. I ain't trying to be like prejudiced, even though it is. I just never been a fan like of like them little bitty fighters. I'm a fan of David Benavidez though. I wasn't about to sit here and not watch his fight because I couldn't find a way to illegally stream it. That's why I keep my cards locked. Cards? What you mean cards, dude? I need that yo shit. And you said cards, not cards. Hell is wrong with you? Fuck you talking about, bitch ass nigga? You talking shit, bitch? Bank cards. Oh yeah, yeah. Cause like, I swear, my bad. I apologize, Doobie or Doodoo. Damn near was ready to cuss you out. But I had already said like, if somebody try to buy something from the app store, like require a PIN. But I do got my card on my Amazon account. So when I order something on the Amazon app, you know, like they'll let me select my card. But this shit, it didn't even ask me to select a card. It just like I just tapped buy for $79.99 and bloop, I got a charge from my damn card. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the? I was still thinking about it really when I was hitting the buttons. I swear to God, I wasn't thinking about like actually buying it. I was just trying to see like how much it might like totally cost, you know, with the taxes or whatever. Man. So if somebody got access to this damn app, this tablet right here, even if they ain't got my debit card, you know, like, or my phone, they can just order. They can order pay-per-views on this bitch. You already know my PIN number. 9999. Then they can just watch fucking unlimited pay-per-views. I think this dude drunk. I know you dissing me. Yeah, I'm drunk. Oh, so that means I don't need to drink no more then. I just eat then, since I'm drunk. I got another beer, but I don't need to drink it. If I'm drunk, something wrong with me. I'm watching a pay-per-view though. You know, and I don't know about you, but you ain't watching a pay-per-view. So, I think you drunk. I bet you I'm looking at the pay-per-view right now. Yeah. What you doing? Sitting here listening to me be drunk. Yeah. Fuck these midget ass dudes. I don't like these little guys, like I said. And if I gotta be drunk because I don't like these little motherfuckers, that's what it is. You pay for a fight and don't even know the boxers. No, I didn't pay for this fight. I paid for the David Benavidez fight. And the David Benavidez versus Zurdo. I don't need to know these undercard fighters. You ain't never watched like a whole fight? Dummy for nothing. Are you watching the fight? I just got my taxes, dude. I just got my taxes. I got $500. I got $2,000 right now, bro. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be passed out before the fight. Okay. And if I'm not, then I'm gonna see the fight, right? I'm gonna be done talking to y'all niggas before the fight. I'm gonna stop talking to y'all niggas. I ain't gonna be asleep. Cause I'm drunk. I'ma just eat. Now I need you to fucking dig deep. I want you to hook up your fucking right hand with it. You're in that right hand. I need to hook up. Just 12K for taxes, and you trying to like make fun of me for paying $80 for a fight, and that's what it's cost. Huh. When I'm dead, I ain't gonna care about having those $80. But I did see that fight. So that's interesting. That's interesting. Oh, I was still charging it up. Charge the vape up. If you ever catch me out, bet I'm with a bad man. Thank you for the subscription. Thanks for hitting the like button. Goal on this live is 10 likes. I'm mad because ain't nobody giving me no likes. Y'all don't like my live. Y'all don't like me. Y'all don't like me. I'm like, why y'all want to talk to me? You know? What's he doing? Are you talking about me? Not true. Yeah, it is true. Because you're not trying to help this live get more people. You want to type all in my comments but not hit the like button and you acting like you like me? I don't even know if we really need to even keep talking to each other. Look. Hey. Let me show you how important you are to me. That's how I feel about you playing with me about my likes. Disregard my feelings about something. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the subscription. I'm expressing concern about something, and you downplaying my emotions. Whoever I just timed out. So that's how I feel. You don't feel you don't respect my emotions and what I'm going through. You think it's a joke, then you can be quiet for 5 minutes or go somewhere else. Because you ain't did nothing for me in life. And now you think it's funny about something I'm expressing concern about. Let's watch these Mexicans kill each other. They're killing each other for our entertainment. Damn. They still got another round to go of this. Oh. Man, they going crazy, man. They going crazy, bro. This is how people get brain damage right here. Yeah, they ain't even the last round, bro. What y'all gonna do? This is about to get knocked out. That blue shorts dude about to get knocked out. Oh, he's barely on his feet. They got another round to go after doing all that. Man. They was just going crazy, bro. Hey, one of the commentators said I just got splashed with some blood. The other one said hazard pay. So you know they was going at it. Y'all just missed it. I saw it because I paid $79.99. Y'all didn't have the money. Sorry. Oh, he rocked his ass. Damn, he fucking this nigga up. Sanchez is punching the fuck out that guy. Damn. Damn. He knocked him out in the last round, bro. Damn. Damn. They definitely stole the show. Mhm. Damn. I missed the first knockdown though. Oh, damn. It was tagging him too. Oh, he really was catching him too.
Ramirez. 16-0 with 10 knockouts, and he is now introducing himself to the next level of competition at 122. Jorge Chavez's number in the amateurs, and boy, does he have his number tonight in the pro ranks. What a gutsy performance. California glove in this one. That's the final sequence after the second knockdown, and Alan Huggins saw enough in that sequence. Yeah, I mean, he didn't land anything at that point. He was just out. His legs were out, and he was just hanging from the ropes. 3 knockdowns, and Chavez tastes defeat for the first time. What a fight, what a performance.
Then we knocked him out like that in the 10th round, the last round. And that's the first time he ever lost? Damn.
Number 10, our referee in charge, Alan Huggins, stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout. He is now the WBA Continental Super Featherweight Champion and still undefeated. Jose.
Hello?
What's up?
All right. I know some niggas that want their dick sucked right now.
Oh my God, that's you, my son, sucking dick like this. Oh my God, you're a freak for real.
Dude, you ain't getting your dick sucked.
Yeah, I want to have my son suck dick. I want to get out of that.
You a weirdo.
Man, for real. You're a weirdo for real. You're a fat guy that suck dicks.
I'm watching boxing.
Fuck you in boxing. Now, what's that thing?
I paid $79.99 to watch this shit.
You can't box, man.
So you can't. I ain't finna hear your voice.
I'll knock the lights out. I'll turn the lights off.
So I'll holler at you after at 1 if you still up.
What? Your time?
Yeah, that's when the fight can be on.
I'll call you back at 1 your time. That ain't number 2 o'clock my time.
Alright.
Later.
Because they say the main ring walks is gonna happen at like 11:20, and it's like 9:50. So oh, I might fuck around and pass up. Ooh, just ate too much. I could have just ate a little bit and started drinking again, but y'all want to say I'm drunk? You know what I'm saying? Okay, I am drunk. Let's stop getting drunk, man. You know what I'm saying? Simple. I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? If like me being drunk is a bad thing.
After 20 rounds of non-stop action, it's only right that we give Mauro Ronaldo's voice a chance to rest a little bit because these two men, Emilio Rodado,
I was enjoying myself. Careful what you say to people. You never know what kind of effect it's gonna have on them. He was enjoying me being drunk. Now I'm just gonna chill and watch boxing. Hit the like button. Go on this live. It's 10 likes.
What a great referee job. He stayed out of that fight and let these guys war against each other. It was a tremendous fight. What I liked about this fight, there was a lot of give and take. It was a tug of war as opposed to that first fight, which was one-sided, but a great fight nonetheless. great start for tonight. Yeah, I thought Chavez had the right game plan beginning this fight. He was moving, he was turning Sanchez, but the body work of Sanchez was really a difference maker for me, especially in those middle rounds. He just kept digging downstairs. And
He was rocking him too. But then he finally went down at the end. That shit crazy.
That really suited Sanchez a lot more than it suited Chavez. So credit Sanchez for just keep doing the work, keep digging, keep going downstairs, and the finish was spectacular. Guys, we were sitting up here after the 8th round giving an ovation.
That boy legs was gone, bro.
Then Sanchez goes out and puts on, gives a picture-perfect finish to an outstanding fight. I mean, look, these don't even matter anymore because of the way the fight finished.
Oh, he had 275 out of compared to 171.
The punches thrown 171 to 275, the connects in favor of Tito Sanchez, and then the power shot almost 90.
So he chopped his ass down. It was Mexico versus Mexico in that one too.
Power department at 38%. This was just Jorge Chavez giving his best, and tonight Tito Sanchez being that much better. Just a little bit better, a little bit.
David Benavidez, he took the damn Cinco de Mayo back.
Probably worked for him in being familiar with his opponent, but I just was really impressed with the discipline of Sanchez going downstairs and forcing Chavez to fight his fight. That to me was the difference, Joe. Chavez wanted to come in there and move around, keep turning, and use the entire.
Is David Benavidez like PVC's last hope? Who else do they got? Wilder.
He's going to impose his will on you. It was a tremendous effort by Sanchez. And look, Chavez at one point had to sit in the pocket with him.
Wilder might have fought on damn the zone or something.
And that's what happened tonight. And look, the price of admission,
Thank
the
you.
price of the pay-per-view is already worth it. And we haven't even
Thank
gotten
you
to
for
the
liking
meat
and
potatoes
stuff.
of this fight card, because tonight
They said plus Ramirez versus Munguia.
cruiserweight title on the line against none other than David Benavidez. He's only been down once in 49 fights. That happened 15 years ago. He's got one of the sturdiest chins in the sport, and tonight he wants to leave the ring as the unified champion. Let's take a closer look at how this man
And you laugh so loud, so hard.
Now this will be his third
That
WBO
what?
title defense and second defense of the WBO title. As Zurdo turned pro at 18 in 2009 in his hometown of Mazatlan, he's the only Mexican to win a belt at
Let's see.
cruiserweight, one of only 3 men to go to 168 and 200s with belts. The win tonight solidifies Ramirez as one of the best big men ever to come out of Mexico.
Let's see if David Benavidez can do this. Yeah, feed your pets. Your snake is your pet too. I had a pet snake for like 7 years. I got like, I had left it at my mom's house because my new landlord didn't want no damn pets, even caged animals. So I left it, but I never was coming back to feed it. And she wasn't feeding it, and that motherfucker died. We starved it to death. And she was happy when it died. Because now she ain't got to have the devil in her house. And I was fucking, like, not happy that she was celebrating the death of my fucking pet snake that my wife got for my birthday. You know? I ain't like that shit. You know?
On the A side, which is the challenger, David Benavidez. But Chris, I want to ask you.
Thank you. I wish he would have said that. I would have appreciated it a lot more. You know, than how she did it.
The big key at cruiserweight, Zurdo Ramirez has the kind of footwork that's gotten the better of some really good fighters. Our son Mary and Chris Smith, they lost those fights in part because Zurdo was able to turn them and was able to make them work different ways. I think his footwork in this fight is going to be a big advantage for him, as is the body work. He has been a tremendous body puncher throughout his career.
It seemed like, I be thinking like,
Joe, we're talking about Zurdo coming in.
I be losing, I feel like I'm losing my mind, right?
So what does he have to do?
But I look at everybody else, and I be thinking like, Maybe everybody else is losing their mind too. You know? But in reality, it's probably just me. You know? Like, it can't be everybody else. It might be some people, but barely anybody. Like, all of the people I think is losing their mind, like, it's really just me. That's why everybody else is functioning normal. And I'm, like, trying to figure out what the hell is wrong. You know? Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. Because I'm definitely losing my mind.
I'm going to give you my parlay tonight. I start with Oscar Duarte, who I think has a big advantage over Angel Fierro. Fierro did not come in the right shape for this fight. Duarte, I think, is peaking. I think he stops Fierro in a firefight. Jaime Munguia, I like him in this one. This is kind of a coin flip type of fight, but I think Munguia's volume is going to make the difference over Zendi's. I think he gets a knockout as well. And I like David Benavidez's punch output in this fight. Minus 150. I like Benavidez to win this fight by decision. I'm with Joe. I think it's tremendously competitive. I think it is a great fight, but I think Benavidez does enough to win by decision. Over on DraftKings Sportsbook, new DraftKings customers can bet $5 to get $100 in bonus bets instantly. Just download the app and use promo code CINCO when you sign up. DraftKings, the crown is yours. We're inside the T-Mobile Arena, and as is customary in the sport of boxing, when we lose one of our own, we celebrate that person's contributions with the ceremonial 10 bells. This week, larger-than-life Hall of Fame publicist Bill Kaplan passed away. Jimmy Lennon Jr. does the honors. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please for a solemn moment as we pause to recognize the recent passing of famed boxing publicist Bill Kaplan. With a 60-year career in the sweet science, primarily with the biggest names in the sport, from Joe Louis to George Foreman to Oscar De La Hoya, Kaplan received the ultimate recognition as induction into the International Boxing Hall of Fame.
That shit fucked up.
At this time, I ask you to
I was doing all them drugs and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's because of my downtime. Bye. Fuck you then. Fuck on then, bitch. Thank you for stopping through. Bitch. I got money. It ain't mine. It's mine, but I didn't work for it, so who gives a fuck how I spend it? I would have spent that on some crack. Some meth or some shit. I can't spend it on a boxing match.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. May God rest his soul.
You know what I'm saying? Just do it. Show it. If I show it, you ain't got no money? Hit the like button. Goal on this live is 10 likes. If I don't get 10 likes, I'm not showing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, goal on this live is 10 likes. You can't hit my like button, and I just now start. I just said goal on this live is 10 likes. I just now start saying your name, and you didn't hit the like button. You know, you didn't hit the like button, but you asking for something from me. You ain't getting nothing from me until you hit the like button. And the goal on this live is 10 likes. I don't see 5 likes. You ain't hit the like button. Your next step is stopping talking to me. That's what the next step is. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to help me. You want me to get my channel banned for you? That's not fair. Then I already told you no. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? And I'll show the fight. You hear it, right? I'll show it. Hit the like button. You don't want to help me? I won't want to help you. I'm watching the fight. Ha 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 ha. You can't spend $79.99 and I can. Even if you got it, you ain't spending it. So you want to see it, but you ain't watching it. You know what I'm saying? I did what I wanted. And I'm watching it. Now what? Now you need me to do something for you. And I ain't gonna do it. Hit the like button. Or shut the up. Sit down somewhere. You ain't on nothing. You ain't on shit. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just playing, bro. It's not my fault. I'm watching the fight and you're not. You guys are constantly trying to like $79.99, $79.99, but you trying to beg me to show it to you for free. I got something that you want. You would do it if you could, but you can't, so you ain't. Brr, brr. Y'all hoping that I'll fall asleep before the fight come on. Y'all hoping. Just hoping and praying for my downfall. But it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. So keep praying for my downfall. Suck on my brown balls. Suck on my brown balls. Keep praying for my downfall. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. That's just how I feel. If you don't respect that, then I don't respect you.
Continues the action this time in the super lightweight division in a special attraction brought to you by Golden Boy Promotions in association with Cancun Boxing and Buckstars. Introducing our three judges scoring from ringside, we have Patricia.
He had a lot of Mexicans on this shit. He had all Mexicans on this shit.
Our third man to the ring is our referee
A lot of Mexicans.
Mark Nelson.
The last card was 2 Mexicans. This card is 2 Mexicans. Fucking Benavidez is fighting a Mexican.
Introducing you first on my right. He is fighting out of the red corner, wearing black trunks, hailing from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico. He weighed in at 143.4 pounds with a record of 23 wins, 4 losses, and 2 draws. He has 18 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the all-action world contender, introducing Angel Tashiro Fierro. And his opponent across the ring, ready to go, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red trunks with gold trim, hailing from Parral, Chihuahua, Mexico. He weighed in at 139.8 pounds. With a record of 30 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw, he has 23 big wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the hard-hitting world-ranked super lightweight contender, introducing Oscar La Migraña Duarte. Once again, a referee in charge is Mark Nelson. He's now ready to give instructions. Gentlemen, you both had your instructions earlier, so you know exactly what I expect. Any punches from here up are good. Punches from here up are good. Obey my commands. Protect yourself at all times. Good luck to both of you. Fierro and Duarte have been gym associates but have never sparred. Fierro describes Duarte as a good person, respected fighter, and a heavy puncher. He knows he's the underdog against Duarte, and he's fine with that. Meanwhile, Duarte, bigger man, stronger man, more technically consistent puncher, built for war with a relentless body attack and sharp fundamentals. Round 1 scheduled for 12 in the 140-pound weight class. Buckle up for what we're about to see. Fierro said he's going to come out throwing big shots early.
Interesting loud.
Going to the barber. I was going to say. Did he cut it to try to make weight? I don't know. It shows something. One thing to watch. We know Fierro doesn't mind playing the bad guy, playing the villain. Duarte has said straight up, he is a dirty fighter. So he's not so much worried about the punches of Fierro. He's worried about some of the contact on the inside. Something that Duarte, I'm sorry, something that Duarte is doing wrong right now is that he's letting Fierro dictate the pace right now. When Duarte should be right in front of him, pressuring a lot more. Maybe wanting to see what Fierro has. Collecting that all-important information as 1 minute has passed here in the opening round. A common opponent, a guy by the name of Alex Martin, was a KO in the 8th round. Fierro lost via 8-round majority decision. Fierro throws wide punches, but he loves to take chances. He has a powerful right hand, and he believes he has the power edge in this matchup. Coming off a victory over Kenneth Sims via majority decision back in August of last year. And very much a tactical start for Oscar Duarte. Just trying to follow Fierro not coming off the ring. And well, the crowd obviously spoiled tonight. Cinco de Mayo weekend with those first 2 fights because the boos are already coming, and we've got a minute left in the first round. Yeah, that's why I mentioned that early on, because normally I see the more aggressive Duarte, a lot more volume. I know it's the first round, but gotta get in it right away. Seems like a strategical start for Duarte, realizing that Fierro's at his best when he's countering with big shots and trying to get you into a war. It's not the same when he's leading the dance as a pure boxer. This is the type of movement that Fierro wants you to give. Lateral movements, the jab, not giving anything to Duarte. No opportunities, not staying on the ropes. And do that movement right now together. Left hook legs upstairs for Duarte has Fierro momentarily on the ropes. Fierro much more active, but still didn't land as many punches as Duarte. In the blue corner is trainer Robert Garcia. It's okay. First round. Good round. Get confident. Start cutting off the ring, please. And moving. But listen, wait. You gotta be careful with this counter punching, okay?
Thanks for the link, nigger.
But then he's gonna try to change him. That's uppercuts. So go ahead, moving. Cut off the ring, please. That's it. That's fair. Very good. Don't let that jab, okay? CompuBox stats in the opening round. Duarte 6 of 25. Fierro 2 of 48. it. Hello, interesting that Robert Garcia spoke so highly of Fierro's counter-punching ability. Wants Duarte to be careful. Just moments ago, he tried to get him with that uppercut. Duarte jabbing to the body, looking to open up an opportunity to land a left hook upstairs. One of the best examples I remember was, of course, Maidana, Adrian Broner, stab jab to the sternum and then left hook. Right in San Antonio. Is he all right, buddy? Nice 1-2 by Fierro. These are the moments you got to take advantage of your Fierro because, again, not a lot of pressure from Duarte. You want to bag these rounds. Fierro more active. It seems they want Fierro to expose himself a bit to make a big mistake and leave an opening, but short little right hand there from Fierro lands. Are you surprised by Duarte's start, BC? I am. I thought he would come out and try to make Fierro pay for missing weight, for having to go into a second fight when it happened, things were up in the air. Duarte coming out very smart. Crowd not loving it. Whistles, moves. Again, we're coming off two virtuoso performances by Ismael Flores. I don't want to come back down from that time. I'll tell you that much. Wow. See, that's something you did really good against Booker because of counter-punching. Waiting for the opponent to open up and try to land his own shots in the inside. Let's not forget to amazing performance. Start the round less than a minute. Left here in the second. Nice hand lands by Fierro. But his footwork, it's a little bit to be desired. Pressing his legs up. Duarte, very methodical. A little too patient. I totally agree with you. He tasted the power there. Fierro was going to take the lead. Let's get that lick back. Missing there from Duarte. The thing is that he's just following Fierro. There's no getting off the ring. Body shot by Duarte. 5 seconds of the second.
Yeah. They can motherfucking come on with this motherfucking fight. Get over here. They got Mortal Kombat coming back out after all these years.
Kombat 2 radar.
Mortal Kombat 2.
Garcia telling him to finish him. Don't tell from the outside, all right? Make sure you get in the inside first before you let.
I can see that.
Look, he's gonna box you. That's all he's gonna try to do. Go for the chest and then go for the body. Don't aim for the head. There was a belt line, but there, belt line. I think that's what he was trying to say, right? That he got hit low. Yeah. Well, that's not. I do wonder though whether Fierro has known he plays mind games. He likes to be the villain. Abner, is there a strategy to him potentially missing weight in this situation? I think he missed weight on purpose. He didn't want to cut that weight, and he knew that Duarte was not going to say no to the fight, especially having the last fight. Yeah, exactly. So Hitchens fight. He'll fight Mike Tyson or anyone. Duarte's so is the 40% of his purse worth it for that advantage? That's what we're right now. Oh, sorry, excuse me, 40,000. Yeah, which is still. Oh, there's a right by Fierro, but Duarte, my goodness, when is he going to start cooking?
He clearly hurt Fierro at the end of the second round with that shot that may have been low. Outside of that, though,
Here he goes to the body again. There was some heavy power behind those shots. Now Duarte stalking Fierro, but still allowing them to move. Not cutting the ring.
going to the body is the key here. Fierro is a hunter. Keeps that high guard. It's going to be open for Duarte. Duarte's a hard puncher.
Left hook to the body.
But not even if it's in the arms. It's going to hurt.
Duarte's making the investment to the body here in round 3, midway point of the round. Duarte's lost twice, last loss to and on to become the welterweight champion Ryan Garcia. There's a right hand from Fierro.
Duarte has pretty much said that throughout his entire career. He said it opened up his eyes to the change that he needed. That meant moving his training camps out of Mexico to the U.S., getting better sparring. And oh, by the way, having Ryan Garcia as your trainer.
Of course, that helps a lot, right? And Ryan Garcia was one thing he said that, Duarte has been the hardest puncher he's ever faced. Just a beautiful counter punch right there. Little pullback.
Duarte sitting down on those shots. And Fierro absorbing that punishment. Been down 3 times in his career.
He was tagging us with
About Fierro is you can hurt him, you can drop him, but if you don't finish him, he's going to let his presence be known in a fight. I was there in Puerto Rico when he got him off the canvas to stop former world champion Alberto Machado in 2021. That's the fight that put Fierro on notice for the other fighters in his division.
Earlier tonight, our Jim Gray caught up with David Benavidez.
David trying to become the only man to win 168, 175. You're jumping up 25 pounds to 200. Are you feeling any pressure, any nerves about the historical impact of this?
To be honest with you, this is the first time I heard this, I'm going to be the first man attempting to do it at 168, 175, and 200. But there's no pressure, man. At the end of the day, this is what I love to do. I've worked extremely hard. Like I said, the fights always won in the training camps. I've had a hell of a training camp. Been working 5 months for this, so I'm ready to live up to the task.
You're facing a guy who you know quite well, over 200 rounds of sparring. How does that play into any of this?
Well, just already knowing the past information I know from him. Obviously, it's been like 5 years since the last time we sparred, so he's gotten better. He's became champion at cruiserweight division. But people tend to do the same thing over and over again. So I already have that information downloaded. We have a great game plan that we're going to set forth that's in place, and just being who I am. At the end of the day, what I love about boxing is the competitiveness, and I have the competitive spirit in me. So I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get that victory.
David, how would you describe the importance of this day, this weekend, to be in this position, to own this weekend, and to take it over?
Yeah, this is the most important day of my life in boxing. Because after this is what's going to turn me into the face of boxing with the performance I'm going to put on. I know that I'm going to just leave the people wanting more and more and more. So I'm just very excited. All the work I've been putting in my whole life. I've been boxing for 27 years. I've been professional 13 years. Now it's my time to shine, and it's going to be the era of the Mexican Monster.
Final thought. The man who named you the Mexican Monster. You're going to walk in the ring tonight, Iron Mike Tyson. In this city, with everything that he's accomplished, to have given you that name and now to do this means what?
Yeah, it's just that extra boost of motivation to me. Mike Tyson gave me that name, and I'm just ready to live up to that name, the Mexican Monster. And I'm going to give the fans their money's worth. You guys are definitely going to have a great show tonight.
David, best of luck. We'll talk to you.
Thank you, sir.
Benavidez chasing history in the main event, challenging unified cruiserweight champion Alberto Ramirez. Meanwhile, here in round number 4, still a rather tepid start for Oscar Duarte.
It's starting to pick up those good exchanges in the last 30 seconds there. A big right hand from Duarte, but here's Fierro standing his ground firmly.
Yeah, and it's starting to pick up from Fierro as well. It's not just one shot now. It's good combinations there. Moving to the side, nice thing in the pocket.
They went to an all-out war. The boxing match broke up, but they're starting to turn the tide here.
I don't know about that.
Fierro keep showing the footwork and start going away.
Yeah, weird actually.
Stop!
Duarte is not trying to break the ring off and just the temperament of Duarte. Just still single-digit connects with less than a minute left in the fourth.
This is a fight that's perhaps in love with this power, with this punch.
And a counter right lands for Fierro.
He knows he can hurt Fierro any given time. It looks like he can. Give and take here on the inside.
Running shots being exchanged. He's picking up as Fierro lands onto upstairs. Duarte not moving his head off center line. Right to the body, rips the left hand.
Oh. Damn.
That was well after the bell. That was actually those punches were already in the motion. Exactly.
I don't think it was done intentionally.
The referee went out too.
Damn. This motherfucker gone, bro. Even though it was after the bout, he still landed that bitch. He still dropped that nigga, bro. He's still about to knock that nigga out. Damn. He knocked the referee down and that dude, bro.
What will be the consequences of that?
I wonder if it turns the momentum in Duarte's favor here.
Bro, he about to knock dude out.
3 times. Ultimately, both round 1 and 2 against Alberto Machado back in March of 2021. He rallied, though, and knocked out Machado in round 6 to make a statement in his first television debut. Oh, my goodness, way after the bell.
Duarte's going for the key.
Duarte unloading on Fierro on the ropes. Going to the body.
This is the Duarte we were promised.
Knocks him off. His head exposed. Grabbed through the guard by Duarte. Right hand left hook. Zurdo coming back. Standing his ground. It's another body shot.
Yeah, if there's anything we know about Fierro, this guy's not going to give it that easy. Even if he had a hard shot, it's going to be Duarte just not going to get the head going.
Punch.
Duarte called Fierro a dirty fighter coming in. And we're seeing Duarte tease the line here with a late punch, rapid punch, but a lot of clean punches in between.
Best in the round thus far. The last couple of rounds for Duarte. Pointing.
Yeah, it's not a good
Doesn't hurt that Fierro keeps leaning forward.
Becoming a forward fight.
Do those still exist? Shot by Fierro, left hook upstairs by Duarte. They exchange blows in the center of the ring. Just over a minute left in the fifth. Things heating up.
Just as much as Duarte's got it, Fierro's not in his round, but it's the hard punches that he can deal that Duarte is landing.
By far the best round of the fight for Oscar Duarte with less than a minute remaining in the fifth. This outlands
Yeah, blood dripping from the nose now of Fierro as the action intensifies.
dominant round for Duarte.
Damn, they going at it.
25 to 20 thus far.
Fierro still landing some big shots. He wants to go toe to toe.
Left hook lands for Duarte, but Fierro fights back. So Fierro living up to his billing as well. Never say die attitude has had his
ventures outside of the ring. But wanting to make a stand here against Duarte in the fifth.
Stop at the bell here.
Duarte's thrown over 100 punches, as has Sierra. What a non-Cinco de Mayo weekend in Las Vegas. More than living up to its billing. And Cinco de Mayo weekend brings out the stars. And Ryan Garcia, none other than Iron Mike Tyson, visiting David Benavidez in locker room. Garcia, current welterweight champion. Mike Tyson, well, if you don't know his resume, you're not a boxing fan. He's the one who christened Benavidez the Mexican monster. He said he would never want to face a guy like Benavidez, and he will be walking David Benavidez out as Benavidez headlines.
Is that next?
As does Ramirez, their first Cinco de Mayo weekend card.
Is that fucking? It's at 11:50. Damn, nigga, it's 10:30. What the fuck? There's another fight after this.
This dude is putting on some amazing action thus far. Round number 6, scheduled for 12. And what was supposed to be 140 pounds, and big advantage for Duarte in terms of total punches in round number 5, but both are chucking lots of leather.
This number Fierro fights very well when he's hurt. If he's taking a beating in there, he's always going to be dangerous. He's got a deceptively long reach. He curled those hooks around the guard.
Doing too far on for the body shots. The upper, he's chopping them down. Yeah, you're right. Fierro still game. This guy that doesn't give up. He takes hard shots. He lands hard shots as well. I want to see Fierro back on that jab.
Pace really starting to pick up there.
Don't push, okay? You're losing point if you do that again. Don't do that. Time it.
That's midway point of the round 8. Continues to go to the body.
Jeffrey Mark Nelson just won.
Go to the body. Put him in the fucking body. Abajo. Abajo. Lower. Lower. Abajo. 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 Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know that shit. Cause I know that shit. I speak that shit. Bitch. Abajo. He's saying go to his body. You want to keep going to the body. Abajo. 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 That Duarte dude, he hit hard like he on steroids or something. He been lifting some weights. Oh, he rocked his ass. Oh, Fierro rocked him, bro. He gone. Damn, nigga. Oh, Fierro just rocked his shit, bro. Damn. His legs is gone. Oh, shit. I was just saying, that motherfucker hit hard like he on steroids. And then he got his shit rocked. See, I'm bad luck. I better not tell you can fight good or you gonna win. He was not gonna go right. He rocked his ass bad, bro. I think he's out of it, bro.
You're just looking for one shot. I don't think you're going to finish him with one shot.
He in survival mode, dude. I don't think he can see what's in front of him right now.
And here comes the punch that we were expecting, but not to hurt Duarte.
Fierro. He's been kind of at home for that, but just right on top of the temple. Yeah, right on the temple. Duarte.
Yeah.
Back up.
Wish y'all can hear the fight here. There's the like button. Go on this live. It's 10 likes. We're gonna watch the fight together. Go on this live. It's 10 likes. I'm gonna show you this $80 pay-per-view for free. For no reason. Oh, I think Duarte hurt, bro. Fierro trying to finish him. When Duarte was trying to finish Fierro. He was a... Oh.
Under 2 minutes left here in the 7th, and Duarte trying to find a rhythm, but Fierro making it very difficult. Fierro remaining active, lands an overhand right.
Fierro knows, like, he's tagging him, bro. Duarte's trying to play possum, but, like, Fierro knows he's hitting him clean, bro. Like, he's steady trying to come with that aggressive shit.
Such a streaky fighter. You don't want to let him build upon confidence. He sees that you're hurt. He's got those instincts to go after you.
Fierro beginning to pull away these last 2 rounds, but here comes Duarte back. Right hand left hook lands for Duarte, but it's Fierro. Firing back lands another right hand through the gut of Duarte. A minute left in the 7th.
You're looking like the fresher fighter. Is that the strategy?
A fantastic display here by
Ooh.
Duarte stymied, trying to fight back. Gets hit with another right hand.
Damn.
Blood around the left ear of Duarte. Oh, and Fierro misses with the right. Duarte goes downstairs.
Fierro's got a real opening here. Excuse me.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And he has taken Duarte's biggest punches already, so that's why he's feeling comfortable on the inside.
Slow start, but things have definitely heated up as this fight has progressed. And Fierro finding his groove with 15 seconds left in the 7th.
Duarte's left ear is a bloody mess.
Here James Thompson, they're both sliced. CBS. It's like an alien life form on the side, but that was a cauliflower. This one is just a damaged one.
That's a crazy round. That's crazy, bro.
Friends, countrymen, let me
Fierro's like... Fierro's getting on his ass, bro.
Some water. Take him back, push him back. Combinations. When he's moving forward, he's really dangerous, so you push him back. More right hand from Fierro. The right hand found a home. And there it is. What a chin from Duarte. What is he taking? He knows he's eating those like candy, and he's got to be careful because it only takes one good shot.
Time. The only time that Duarte's been dropped, he was stopped. Ryan Garcia's in attendance tonight. Saw him in David Benavidez.
I'll let you exit. Over here.
You talk about a reversal of fortunes.
Time in. Here we go.
Title at 147. Major star in the sport. Round number 8 underway. Let's see if Duarte is able to get on track. A competitive round in 7 where it was very even.
The live odds have tightened incredibly. Duarte began this fight as a -1,400 betting favorite. He's currently -170 in the DraftKings live odds.
Fierro has a 57-41 edge in punches landed in 6 and 7. Duarte comes in with a reputation as one of the hardest hitters at 140 pounds, and he's going to have to start to make Fierro feel that power.
But after that, he's been taking it.
Right up in front of the inside by Fierro.
The left ear is you don't see lacerations there often in boxing matches. That continues to bleed.
Muted offense for Duarte here in round 8.
Fierro beating Duarte in his own fight.
Fierro, you can't miss this window. You got a wounded fighter following you around.
Duarte missing with some of those shots as well. Not as crisp as we've seen him.
Wonder if that looping right hand that hurt him was one of those equilibrium shots that sort of leaves you a step off the rest of the fight.
Others couple uppercuts on the inside by Duarte. Fierro fires, but Duarte going downstairs. Toe-to-toe. Duarte marching forward with less than a minute left in the 8th. Duarte lands a left hook to the jaw.
He's showing some real heart here, Duarte. Chopping down.
And yet Fierro continues to fire back. Fierro refuses to be bullied by Duarte. Refuses to be pushed back. And it's Fierro landing these punches.
Straight punches. He's got the better jab. Fierro, so he's got to use it. He's doing it right now. There it is to create that distance.
Chopping the right hand once again from Duarte. And would you target him here with a cut on it in this type of situation? Yeah, of course.
Well, continues to be a decent fight for Fierro. 8 rounds, and the constellation of stars continue to gather here at T-Mobile Arena for the Cinco de Mayo weekend event. The main event, David Benavidez against Alberto Ramirez, and they're one of the best to ever do it. Roy Jones Jr. also lending his support to David Benavidez, who's received visits from Mike Tyson, Ryan Garcia, and now Roy Jones Jr. Oh, to be a fly on the wall when those three get together to converse about the sport of boxing. So every luminary is coming out for what has already been a banner night as advertised. And still to come, the co-main event for the 168-pound championship belonging to Armando Resendiz. He defends against Jaime Munguia's looking to become a two-division champion. So back-to-back championship fights still to come here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
By the way, the great Roy Jones Jr. knows a thing or two about moving up dramatically.
Light heavyweight to heavyweight. Keep your head up.
Won a world title in 2003 against John Ruiz.
Jab from Fierro making this fight a lot easier for him. Jab, turn him.
According to our unofficial score, Larry Hazard, he has it dead even. After 8 rounds, 76-76, he's given Fierro the last 3 rounds. So Fierro building momentum, and it's up to Duarte now to thwart him. And for Duarte to be the Duarte we have come to know and admire.
Yeah, this 3-round surge from Fierro started in that 6th round when he landed that looping right hand that hurt Duarte. Duarte's still game, but he really seems a beat off ever since that fight, that punch landed.
Fierro's one step ahead of him. 1, 2, 3 punches, and then right when Duarte wants to get off, Fierro's out already. Sidestep to his, creating that distance. Blocking that very easily and comfortably for Fierro.
Fierro said this would be the performance that would clean his name.
Uppercuts
inside.
There was a body shot for Duarte. I don't know if you noticed that.
Sometimes those have a delayed effect.
Nice uppercut on the inside by Duarte. Good back and forth action on the inside. And Chuck is letting us know that it was that shot by Duarte felt line again, just like earlier in the fight. 30 seconds left in the round. And man, it's Fierro just throwing way more than Duarte. Final 15 seconds of the ninth round. And Fierro, three-punch combination. Duarte trying to land something of significance. We are through 9 in the scheduled 12-rounder. And earlier tonight, Jim Gray hung up with the unified cruiserweight champ.
Zurdo, you're very familiar with David Benavidez, having sparred with him 200 rounds. Does that familiarity play into this at all?
Not really, because right now it's small gloves and no headgear, and then just the winning matter.
He's moving up considerably in weight, 25 pounds. Does that make any bit of difference for you against him?
I think it's just a good fight. It's just making a good fight, and I don't know if he feels ready, and then let's see.
You think he can withstand your power?
We'll find out this night.
You're the champion. Do you feel at all disrespected during this whole promotion and this process because of all the attention that Benavidez has garnered?
Not really. I don't care. I'm focused on the winning, and then after this Saturday, everyone will see who's the real Mexican.
And the meaning, fighting on Cinco de Mayo weekend, what does it mean to you?
It means a lot. It means a honor for me because only legend has those dates, and me being part of these dates, super exciting. I've been dreaming about it, and it's dream come true.
Zurdo, it's an honor to talk to you. Best of luck tonight. We'll talk to you afterwards.
Thank you.
Alberto Ramirez looking to go 5-0 at cruiserweight as he defends his unified title against David Benavidez. Meanwhile, in round 10 now between Oscar Duarte and Angel Fierro. Guys, you have to wonder if like Haney versus Ryan Garcia, was it a mistake for Team Duarte not to force Fierro to weigh this morning with the rehydration clock for missing weight?
That's a great question because the gas tank of Fierro is still there. He didn't have to make that hard cut. We talked about it being a strategic move. Hey, we saw Floyd Mayweather once do that to Juan Marquez in their super fight. So sometimes that can be the difference in a close fight.
Yeah, and definitely also that, Duarte has not made any type of adjustments in his fight. Just going forward, no coming off the ring, no head movement, no jab, and no offense, no punches coming from Duarte.
Since being hit with 53 punches in round 5, Fierro has eliminated Duarte in round 6, 7, 8, and 9. You see a pattern forming here?
Definitely do. And it's going to be up to Duarte to find a shot that changes the momentum. If you look at his footwork closely, though, when Duarte, he still seems a little bit off from that punch in round 6.
He's getting hit with punches you don't normally see him get hit with.
And the real punch is too uncomfortable. That's an uppercut by Fierro, and that's him moving.
Nice left hook by Duarte, but again, doesn't follow up. No urgency, no aggression. Still following Fierro around.
No killer instinct.
Less than a minute left in the 10th.
Fierro may not have fully earned this praise because of the mistakes he's made of late. He's feeling a smart fight. He's carrying out.
He's fighting a very good fight.
A very good game plan here and leaning on his strengths.
Again, no excuses, but he's dealt with a lot of out-of-the-ring issues, including mental health issues. Gets caught with a couple of uppercuts on the inside there by Duarte. So, again, Fierro with all of those issues still. And he is making a statement here right now against Oscar Duarte. And again, it's a close fight on the unofficial scorecard of Larry Hazard. He has Fierro up by a point after 9 rounds. So this is going to be very interesting as we head into those so-called championship rounds, even though this is not a championship fight.
See, he's boxing all this, he's doing all this because he's really tired. So now you gotta cut up the ring, please. These are the championship rounds. You gotta win these rounds. Don't let them go, please. Really important rounds. We need them. You hear me? Got him running. He's running and running. When you get in short, let those hands go. Combinations. Speed, points. I want you to steal these last 2 rounds, please. Head movement. More alive. Inside, inside.
Great advice from Robert Garcia, but we haven't seen any of that from Oscar Duarte tonight.
But he's doing his job right as
Oh, yeah, Garcia's doing exactly the job.
He's got to tell, but yeah.
Tell you what, we have seen all action all night.
All night long, as we mentioned at the top. We have the mouth-watering main course, but I predicted all action appetizers, and they have lived up to the billing as unofficial scorecard of Larry Hazard now has it even at 95, but 95.
To that last round, interesting.
Who do you think's winning? I know you're not scoring it, but
Well, I am scoring it. I actually have the exact same score, 95-95.
why do you have Duarte even?
Well, look, there was a second half surge right there from Fierro. There's 4 consecutive rounds, but I thought Duarte landed the better shots in the first half of the fight. You don't know if the judges feel the same, whether that'll hold up here, but there's still a window for Duarte to close strong in these final 2 rounds and have a shot at a decision if it goes that far.
I feel like a lot of those shots that Duarte has been throwing at Fierro's been catching him with his gloves.
And again, where's the aggression, the urgency? Fierro's been able to, he's running a track meet. And he's still throwing punches. Meanwhile, Duarte just following him around.
Fierro knows how to fight going backwards. How do you see him doing? He's doing it right now. Taking straight punches, jab, jab. Get him that bicycle again. Remember, Fierro just dropped.
After the bell sounded earlier in the fight, those were clean shots he took. He got right back up like nothing happened.
Very doable.
I just never thought we would be in the 11th round watching Fierro be the boxer from distance, controlling the terms.
I always thought that if there was someone that could win the fight by decision, it would be Fierro. And not for Duarte. So I think that's what we're seeing tonight. But again, it's close fight.
It's weird, it is a close fight, and yet I feel Fierro seems to be.
Yeah, I think so too.
First time that Angel Fierro was seen in an 11th round, and it's not been his best round in terms of connection. Duarte landing more shots, but Fierro continues to throw more. Jab, right hand, the 1-2 lands for Fierro. Duarte comes back to the left hook. Now Duarte sitting down. Less than 5 seconds left in the 11th. Duarte gets countered with a left hook by Fierro. Final round has arrived.
How you feeling? Listen, we're doing really good. More distance, please. Nothing's happening. You're good. The fight's really close. Give him some water. Give him some water. Just throw it. Throw it. Change the rhythm. Punch him fast and then block. Use the ring and then close it. 3-4 punches. Good uppercuts, please. I want you to go for the body. I don't want to take a point away from you, okay? But don't ever get away from it. Don't let him go. Close these rounds.
Coming into this fight, Angel Fierro was the underdog, proving
submissions. Pulled out and then moved up to welterweight. Now Duarte coming on. Last round has to make it count. And Duarte sitting down to these shots. Fierro firing back. But a great start for Duarte in the 12th and final round.
This final round should be a great theater here as the fight very much still in the balance on the scorecards, at least from how we see it.
Unofficial score, Larry Hazard has Fierro up 105-104. So it could very well come down to the last 2+ minutes.
Live odds on DraftKings have Duarte minus 280. This is going to be a really hard round for Fierro if he wants to, because if he starts using that jab and start bars, there it is. Make it easy for you. Don't let Duarte inside the fight. Grab her on the angle, you turn and wait for the referee to separate. Feeling the effects of stamina-wise of these 12 rounds, because he doesn't have that same energy to come forward.
It's his first time he's seen a 12th round. And he's firing back. Duarte doing better here in the last round. A minute 20 left. Who is going to make that final statement? Who is going to dig down deep and prove they wanted more? A pivotal contest at 140 pounds. Fierro fires a right hand to the face of Duarte. Duarte coming in, gets tagged. A minute left.
What a night of fun action.
Third consecutive fight to deliver on Cinco de Mayo weekend. Fierro firing back a 3-punch combination.
This final stretch could decide the entire fight.
Fierro missed weight, had to surrender $40,000 of his purse. And that extra weight benefiting him in this fight. Under 30 now left in the fight.
After everything that Fierro did in this last run, I forgive him after this fight. Let's forgive him. He earned it.
Still got to be a professional and make weight. 10 seconds left in the fight. Is it going to be Oscar Duarte? Or is Angel Fierro going to pull off the upset? The 3 judges at ringside will determine the victor. Fierro and Duarte were in the gym together. They never stopped sparred, but they just went 12 hard rounds. As we look back at the action, take us through this stuff, Brian.
Well, early on, Duarte was putting on the pressure, beating Fierro with a punch, then wobbling him with a left hand. There's the punch after the bell. But as the rounds continued, Fierro started to chip away, and there's the shot in round 6, the looping right hand left. That wobbled Duarte. It opened up an opportunity for Fierro to go on a run in this fight, winning 4 consecutive rounds on Larry Hazard's scorecard, and actually using the jab to set things up.
And Angel Fierro in his second fight in Las Vegas, delivering another memorable affair. The last time was against Isaac Cruz. As we look at the numbers, Duarte with an advantage in terms of total punches landed, power punches, a big advantage for Fierro in the jabs. And again, these numbers just a barometer. They don't tell the whole story. Our unofficial scorecard belongs to Larry Hazard, and he has Fierro pulling off the upset. 115-113. Is Angel Fierro about to record the biggest win of his career? The man with the answer is Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we have a split decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Patricia Morse-Jarman scars the action. She scores the bout 115-113 in favor of Oscar Duarte. Judge at ringside, David Sutherland sees the action 116-112 in favor of Angel Fierro. And judge at ringside, Steve Weisfeld scores the action
116 to 112 in favor of the winner of the WBC Silver and NABO Super Lightweight title, La Migraña Oscar Duarte.
Two judges gave Oscar Duarte 4 of the last 5 rounds, an unpopular decision here at T-Mobile Arena. Brian, how did you have it?
I had it 6 rounds to 6, 114, 114. I thought they split the final 2 rounds, and I really thought the decision was going to come down to how many rounds did the judges give Duarte in the first half before that rally from Fierro.
A tale of 2 fights. Duarte had 111-61 edge in rounds 1 through 5. Fierro 144-120 over the last 7 rounds. Jim Gray is in the ring with the winner.
All right, Mauro, thank you very much. Abner will translate here for us. Oscar, how would you describe this fight and this victory?
¿Cómo te sientes esta noche? ¿Cómo descríbenos la pelea y esta victoria para ti? Me siento muy feliz, muy agradecido con toda la gente aquí presente. Yo cumplí desde el pesaje, yo cumplí con el peso. La vez pasada no hubo pelea, también cumplí, me presenté. Tashiro es un guerrero, hizo una buena pelea, pero yo gané desde ayer, desde el pesaje. Me merezco estos cinturones y estoy muy feliz. Y viva Parral, Chihuahua. Listen, first of all, I want to thank everybody for being here, everybody who supported me. And listen, I won this fight since I made weight. He lost when he didn't make weight. And I thought that this fight was close, yeah, but I deserve the fight, the win. And I want to thank everybody here, Chihuahua, Mexico, Parral, Mexico, Chihuahua. Thank you so much, everybody.
Fans clearly are not happy. How does this make you feel at this moment?
Obviamente la gente no está contenta por la decisión. ¿Cómo te hace sentir eso? No, pues la gente no sabe que él se pasó de peso, yo cumplí. Yo gané esta pelea, yo presioné, yo fui para enfrente. Y estoy listo para seguir levantando grandes batallas. Tashiro es un guerrero, demostró que es un peleador de alto nivel. Y me da gusto que esté de regreso también. Yo voy a seguir aprendiendo y me voy a poner más duro para la que sigue. Gracias. Listen, what the people don't understand is that he didn't make weight. He came in heavier, and I was the one pressing. I was putting pressure. I thought I won this fight. Yeah, and listen, this is a good fight. Tashiro's a great fighter, but my ultimate respect to him. But I believe I won this fight.
How much of an advantage do you feel it was because he did come in over 3 pounds heavy?
Vino muy pesado. No, pues es mucha ventaja. Son 4 libras. Aún así yo acepté la pelea porque la gente me quería ver pelear. Y aquí estoy firme y presente. Y les voy a seguir dando grandes batallas. Y qué mejor que con un guerrero como Tashiro, un guerrero mexicano. Vamos para adelante. Listen, it was 4 pounds over, so yeah, I felt it. But listen, I won this fight. Tashiro, a great warrior, a great Mexican, and I'm gonna continue to give you guys great fights, great opponents. I don't care, bring them on.
Oscar, thank you.
Gracias, también agradecerle a Oscar de la Hoya que me ha cumplido todo lo que me ha prometido. Y gracias a toda la gente aquí, con los mexicanos. Vamos con todo. ¡Y viva México! Thank you, Oscar de la Hoya, everyone in his company for supporting him, for showing support to him. Viva México, viva la raza.
Thank you. All right, Mauro, back to you.
All right, Jim. Oscar Duarte escaping Las Vegas with a split decision win over Angel Fierro. Coming up next, it is the co-main event, the first of our back-to-back championship fights. Armando Resendiz in his maiden voyage as 168-pound champion, coming off the 2025 upset of the year over Caleb Plant, the former champ. Resendiz looking to make a successful first title defense against a former champion at 154 pounds. Jaime Munguia looking to become a two-division champion. And wow, Resendiz authored the 2025 upset of the year. Munguia was on the receiving end of the 2024 upset of the year against Bruno Soros. He avenged that loss and is now looking to become a champion for the first time in 7 years. Back-to-back championship bouts coming up. It's Cinco de Mayo weekend in Las Vegas.
Live on DAZN May 2nd. A face-off for the ages. David the Monster Benavidez.
Let's go get it.
Takes on Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez.
It will be a huge fight.
For a Cinco de Mayo blockbuster in Vegas. Get in on the action with DraftKings. Make your calls. Play the odds. Your zone is your home for big-time boxing. DraftKings is your home for boxing bets. On DraftKings Sportsbook, new DraftKings customers can bet $5 and get $100 in bonus bets instantly. Just download the app and use the promo code CINCO when you sign up. DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Some people chase victory. Others build it. Hour by hour, punch by punch. Not for the spotlight, but for the standard. That's the difference between talent and legacy. Between showing up and showing out. Thomas J. Henry, built to fight. Obsession.
You're the only person I get to really talk to.
You are too. Have you ever actually flirted with Nikki? I wish Nikki Freeman loved me more than anyone in the entire world.
It's weird how you two are dating all of a sudden. Like super dating.
I love you so. So, so, 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 so much.
Is she okay?
No.
Obsession. Rated R. Only theaters May 15th. With special engagements in Dolby.
It was a world ruled by dirty fuel. The universe demanded more, so we built the bar your body deserves. 20 grams organic whey protein. No seed oils, no sucralose. No compromises. Ever. Linear. A higher bar.
July 25th marks the return of Errol Spence Jr. from a 3-year layoff as he travels all the way to Australia to take on their favorite son, Tim Tszyu, in a battle of former world champions. That'll be PBC pay-per-view July 25th from Down Under. And from Down Under all the way to the city of Las Vegas, none other than the former world champion, Tim Tszyu. Welcome. Do you feel like you'd like to fight on one of these Cinco de Mayo cards after what we've seen? Let's get right to it, because we were all talking about who won that fight. Who did you think deserved that? Oscar Duarte, or did you think that Angel Fierro, who ended up losing, deserved to win that fight?
No, I thought Fierro sort of edged it out in the last 6 to 12 rounds. I thought he picked up the pressure and got more of the punches.
No, Joe, was it the right decision to not ask for a rehydration clause and to just take the fight as is? Because Oscar really couldn't afford to take another fight camp and not fight.
You always take advantage of anything that's available to you if it favors you. And that would have favored them. So I think it's a mistake. Plain and simple.
All right, for you, you were scoring the fight. What were your thoughts? And what about what's next for Oscar Duarte? Because we all came in here with a different impression of what would happen in the ring and what it would set him up for.
Yeah, I think Steve Weisfeld is the best judge in boxing. The 116, 112 felt wide. 15, 13, either way, I could have gone with. But Oscar Duarte, he did win a lot of those early rounds. The punch stats did favor him over the course of the fight. As for what's next, I think on Monday morning, Oscar Duarte is going to be ordered by the IBF to fight Lindolfo Delgado for their vacant title. That was originally going to belong to Teofimo Lopez. He elected to pass on that opportunity. Oscar Duarte is next in line. So if he wants it, he's going to have the chances next time out to fight Delgado for the IBF 140-pound crown.
Another man who is on the path once again to a world title shot is Tim Tszyu. You get the fight Errol Spence, who's been out of the ring for a while. What does this fight mean to you?
Yeah, I think the caliber of an opponent that I got in front as Errol Spence, it's the biggest fight of my career. I fought for world titles, but I feel like this next fight is bigger than that. So yeah, it's going to be one cracking fight. Stylistically, both of us, I wouldn't say similar, but we're both the forward type fighters, and it's just a very intriguing matchup.
Tim, you made some changes after your second loss to Sebastian Fundora. You decided to make some changes again after your last fight, your last win, going with Jeff Fennick now as your head trainer. Walk us through kind of the decision behind that.
Yeah, the whole thing for me was the fight's going to be in Australia. I have to be in Australia. I feel like that's the biggest advantage I've got. As much as much as people say that the jet lag doesn't affect you, a 15-hour flight, I'm telling you, you feel it. You feel it. So the biggest advantage for me is being in Australia, and I got Jeff Fennick, one of the greatest boxers to come out of Australia, join me with his pressure, with his relentless style. I feel like there's a lot to learn, and I feel like this is the perfect fight for it.
Yeah, look, I concur with the jet lag, John. Believe me. You do enough traveling.
You get jet lag on car rides, Joe. What are you talking about?
Well, it gets to you at a certain age. It's even more car rides. But Jeff Fennick is a great pick. He beat one of the greatest fighters that ever laced him up, Asuma Nelson, in his prime. I think Fennick had like 12 fights at that time, which was an amazing accomplishment, especially back then. So you got a good thing going. And plus, look, you're going to be fighting somebody your own size again. It's what Fedora's it's unfair. It really is in a lot of ways. It's just almost impossible. You said it best before that fight with Thurman when you did your little taping. You said it's almost impossible to fight the guy. He never stops punching. His arms you can't get by it. So that being said, I can't wait to see you fight Errol Spence. That's going to be a tremendous fight, and I hope we're all involved in it at that point.
That's right. We all hope to be there. Thank you for joining us. And you know what? The first of our 2 world title fights features Armando Resendiz making the first defense of his WBA super middleweight world title against former super welterweight titleist Jaime Munguia in his second title challenge at 168 pounds. 168 pounds. That's the division where Canelo Alvarez reigned for such a long time. Canelo is with our Jim Gray.
It's a very odd circumstance for you. You have owned Cinco de Mayo weekend and this holiday. What's it like to not be fighting?
No, I'm still happy to see Jaime fighting on this day. I'm really enjoying in a different way, but I enjoyed Las Vegas on the Cinco de Mayo weekend, and I'm glad to be here.
How is your elbow?
Very good. Now it's great.
You're getting ready for Mbili. We will see that fight in September in Saudi Arabia. How was your preparation?
I'm already training I'm already training, getting ready for that fight in September. Obviously not that hard, but I'm already trainer, so I'm ready for everything.
Born ready.
Yeah, always.
How difficult has that loss been? It's been 1 year since you fought Terence Crawford. You lose so rarely. How tough has that been for you?
No, it's not tough, it is what it is. No, you need to take it like that. You cannot control. The decision is already there, so you need to move forward. And I know the mistakes I made, and I get it. But I learned from that, so I need to keep forward, and that's it.
How do you see the main event this evening with Benavidez and Ramirez?
I think it's a good fight.
A predict a winner, or you just think it's a good fight?
Benavidez is going to win, yeah.
Okay. Canelo, always great to see you. Thank you for taking the time with us, and good luck in September.
Always my pleasure. Thank you.
Mi amigo.
Great job as always, Jim Gray. Armando Resendiz and Jaime Munguia were on opposite ends of the upset of the year. In 2024 was Munguia getting knocked out by Bruno Soras in his hometown of Tijuana. In 2025, it was Resendiz coming out of nowhere to defeat a man that was set to fight Jermall Charlo in Caleb Plant. So here we are. Time to break down this fight. I'm going to ask each of you to give me your keys for each fighter. So, Joe Munguia, how does he come away to become a champion for the first time in 7 years against Resendiz tonight?
Well, he's a tremendous fighter. I think he's got to just do what he does best. When he fought Canelo, he was in tremendous shape. He just fought a genius that night. Canelo was incredible in that ring that night. I think he would have beaten just about anybody else. If he has that type of discipline, comes in with that type of focus and training behind him, I think that's how he beats him. Just does what he does well.
And how about for Resendiz, Chris? How does he pull off the victory and prove that it wasn't just a fluke to become a champion on that night?
I don't think you try to match the output of Jaime Munguia, but I do think you try to touch the body. Jaime Munguia has been hard on the body. You go back and watch that win he had over Sergey Derevchenko. He got hit a lot downstairs. Those body shots, they linger on you. So if I'm Resendiz, I'm going early and often down to the body.
All right. Out of all of us, only one has gone into the ring as a challenger and a defending champion. What's the mindset change for a guy like Resendiz who came out of nowhere and all of a sudden he fulfills his dream, but now he's hunted and not the hunter?
Yeah, I think he's still got that mindset. You know, I think he's still got that mindset of being the underdog, especially coming in with a fight like this against Munguia. And I agree, touching the body, I think that's going to work very, very well. But Munguia is very strong as well, and he comes in with a lot of punches, and he's very, very tough. So I'm interested, man.
All right, thank you.
The body never forgets, Tim. It never forgets.
We want to thank Tim Zurdo not only for coming in for the interview for his fight against Errol Spence July 25th, but also sharing some analysis at this table and dropping some knowledge. Thank you very much, champ. All right, it is time for the co-main event of the evening. Jaime Munguia, after a 7-year wait, says, Armando Resendiz, you've got something that I want. And you know, somebody wants this microphone. His name is Mauro Ranallo. Mauro, it's all yours. It's almost time for the titles to be at stake right here at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
All right, Bernardo, thank you so very much. And yes, it is the first title defense for Armando Resendiz as a 168-pound belt holder. And he is defending against that man, the former 154-pound titleist, Jaime Munguia, who is now working with Eddie Reynoso, the famed trainer of Canelo Alvarez. We know Canelo is in the house, and we know Canelo knows a thing or two about Cinco de Mayo weekend and has imparted his wisdom and knowledge to Jaime Munguia, a man who he beat, and now is sharing wisdom with them and his support here tonight. But for Jaime Munguia, what is the best path to becoming a two-division champion?
Well, look, he's got to redeem himself a bit. This is a little bit about, was that just an aberration, an upset loss to Ramirez? I know he came back and won it, but he's got to continue to show the evolutions to his game under this new camp and this new trainer, Eddie Reynoso. Show some defense as well. At 29 years old, he's been through the wars, 50 pro fights. He's got to come out and show that his chin is strong, he can work behind that jab, and he can lead the stance and win these rounds.
Still only 29 years of age, but yes, into his 48th professional fight, 45-2 with 35 knockouts. He is 3-1 with 2 KOs here in Las Vegas, 1-1 here at T-Mobile Arena. The loss to the aforementioned Canelo Alvarez, Cinco de Mayo weekend 2024. And now, here comes El Campeón. Did I say that right, Abner?
Yes, he did.
We know that Canelo will challenge Christian Mbele later this year for a title at 168. Osleys Iglesias is a champion, and Armando Toro Resendiz is also a belt holder. His third fight here in Las Vegas. He was knocked out by Elijah Garcia here at T-Mobile Arena back in 2023, but he pulled off the biggest win of his career against former champion Caleb Plant. That took place in May of last year at nearby Michelob Ultra Arena. But for this 27-year-old youngster, Abner, making his way to the ring, a champion defending on Cinco de Mayo weekend, it doesn't get any better than this.
It does not, Moro, and he's on the high horse, like you mentioned, just beating Caleb Plant as an underdog. And he is a live underdog tonight as well. This is a guy that's capable of doing anything inside of the ring. A guy that will die inside of the ring, and he will give it all against, the much bigger physically Jaime Munguia, but he is a power puncher as well, Resendiz.
Since linking up with Manny Robles, Resendiz has grown more disciplined, defensively responsible, and composed. Practical defense built on distance, guard, and timing. And Brian, we know that Munguia brings relentless volume, crowding opponents, ripping head and body in rapid succession. A pressure engine that never idles. But Resendiz, he's going to meet him head on.
He is, and he's a good counter puncher. I think Resendiz is still figuring out in the moment how good he can be. A little bit of a late start, humbled by that Elijah Garcia stoppage loss, but he's the only man to stop former unified champion Jared Hurd, and he is riding into this fight with a ton of confidence as the champion.
testament to, again, losses in boxing not mean derailing careers. You can come back and become a champion.
Look, the losses can be lessons if you
Amen. All right, so the first of our 2 championship fights, Cinco de Mayo weekend. No one better to do the official introductions than Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Well, fans, from the T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada, Premier Boxing Champions presents the co-main event of the evening, brought to you by TGB Promotions, Warriors Boxing, and by Sanfair Boxing. Sponsored by Thomas J. Henry Law, built to fight. And by VMC Tequila Cocktails, El Origen Ante Todo. This bout is sanctioned by the WBA, the president, Gilberto Jesus Mendoza, and our judges appointed from ringside. We have Eric Cheek, Max DeLuca, and Glenn Feldman. Our third man of the ring, he's our referee in charge of this world title bout, Harvey Duck. All right, fans, here we go. 12 rounds of boxing for the co-main event of the evening for the WBA Super Middleweight Championship of the World. Introducing to you first the challenger on my right, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the colors of the Mexican flag, green trunks with white and red trim, hailing from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico. He weighed in at 167.4 pounds. With a record of 45 wins and 2 losses, he has 35 big wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, challenging for the title, here is the world-ranked super middleweight contender, the popular premier action fighter, the hard-hitting former WBO junior middleweight champion of the world, introducing Jaime Munguia. And his opponent across the ring, the defending world champion, fighting under the blue corner, wearing red trunks with white stripes, hailing from Guayabitos, Nayarit, Mexico. He weighed in at 167 pounds. His record stands at 16 wins, 2 losses, with 11 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight he is making the first defense of his title. Here is the newly crowned, reigning and defending WBA Super Middleweight Champion of the World, introducing Armando Toro Resendiz. And once again, a referee in charge. He's ready to give instructions. Harvey Duck.
Okay, boxers, you received my instructions earlier. Let's remind you, obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch him up. Good luck.
Munguia, 6-1 with 3 knockouts in widely recognized title fights. The loss coming to Canelo in what was the heaviest fight involving Mexican fighters at the time, only to be superseded by tonight's main event. Resendiz, he is ready to successfully defend his title. This is all gas, no brakes, pressure versus pressure, and something has to give. Round number 1.
Well, this fight steals the show on an already incredible
Gonna be tough to do.
action.
Double jab from Resendiz.
It's interesting to see Resendiz once again coming as the bending underdog. He said he prefers it that way. It takes off the pressure. Like we said off the top, a lot of questions for Munguia. Is he as durable as he ever was? Has he made the adjustments with the new team?
So far, a little tentative with that jab. He knows that that's how he got countered and dropped and knocked out. And 2 fights ago,
The leg action also avenged that loss in his last fight.
And he looked good, but he was tentative, and he's into that.
He wanted to showcase different wrinkles, maybe as we saw Anthony Joshua getting knocked out by Andrew. He's completely changed his game plan in the rematch. And So far in this matchup, left hook lands for Munguia upstairs.
Benavidez has to apply that smart pressure. So far, it hasn't. He got in, he didn't do anything, and Munguia made him pay.
Some palpable tension in the building. Mexico against Mexico. Zurdo winking to Benavidez overhand rights against Munguia, who's on the ropes.
Test the chin of Munguia early, test his confidence. Good start here for Benavidez.
You both have been dropped twice in their careers. Both have been stopped. There's Munguia loading up with the left hook. Jab looking to split the guard of Benavidez.
That's what I like about Munguia. When he places his punches and he puts them together, he's really good, especially finishing to the body like he did.
It's incredible that Benavidez is 27. This is his 19th pro fight. Munguia's only 2 years older, yet this is his 20th professional fight. Experience cuts both ways.
Good night, Frank. That is, talk about turning pro in the teenage years, which is certainly what Munguia did. A lot of experience, including, as we mentioned, a Cinco de Mayo showcase against Canelo Alvarez, where Munguia won the respect of Alvarez in that performance.
And Canelo turned pro at 15, so a lot of Mexican fighters turning pro in their teens, under 30 seconds left. Unfortunately, here in America, it's Munguia and Benavidez tangled up on the ropes. So again, tactical start to the round. Munguia's thrown a lot more, but they both landed the same amount of punches, which aren't too many to start things off here.
Munguia's jab looks good early.
And then right hand by him. In the blue corner is Manny Robles' second fight with Benavidez.
Very good, very good. Give me the Benavidez. Great. Okay, very first round. We're gonna go little by little. I like how you're jabbing. But remember, see, he's opening up now. Keep in mind. See that? He opens up, and when he opens up, you make him pay. But look at that distance. When he goes backwards. Alright, jab. Little by little. And close the distance. Change. I want you to change. Okay? The right hand.
The bell on round number 2. Benavidez had just 26 amateur fights, turned pro in 18. Meanwhile, Munguia boxing has been his lifelong pursuit. He started sparring when he was just 5 years old. Missed with the gloves he had. And at 10 years old, he started fighting as an amateur, turned pro at 16 because he was too young to try and make the Mexican Olympic team. You know anything about the Mexican Olympic team, Mr. Ramirez?
2004 Athens, Greece. Didn't matter though, but I wish I could have. But just going to the Olympics means everything.
Meanwhile, these two wanting to showcase their mettle, especially the championship pedigree that both now possess. For Munguia, it's been 7 years since he was a 154-pound title holder, and now putting the pressure on Benavidez behind the jab.
Look, that's when Munguia's at his best, when he can set up that right hand with a hard, steady jab.
Yeah, it's a battle of the rhythm right now. Whoever fights it first, and it seems like Munguia's fighting it with that jab. He goes in, combinations, pulls back, and gets right to the distance where it benefits him, which is the long distance.
We talk about the experience. Munguia was just 20 when he had his 19th professional fight. Minute 42 left in second. And that's how many fights Benavidez has in the 27. So just to give you perspective. Minute and a half left in the second. Still very much a figuring out tactics, trying to download that all-important data to see what your opponent is going to be giving you, what kind of looks you're going to see. And the biggest paychecks go to the champions. High stakes matchup here in Las Vegas.
Benavidez was hit well there on that hook from Munguia to the hip.
Jab by Benavidez, and Munguia goes to the hook from Munguia. Combination tag for Benavidez. Bothered
Sitting down those shots. I'm liking this Munguia. Beautiful combinations. And again, he's really responsible with that defense as well.
Yeah, and he's setting up his power shots so well. Sundays, I'm careful about trading big on the inside with him like that.
Yeah, I like that when he's not getting too excited. Every time he lands a punch up there, he sets back. It's back to the rhythm again. The crowd enjoying the action here in round two. A great round for the challenger. And while Armando Resendiz is defending his title for the first time, coming up in the main event, unified cruiserweight champion Gilberto Ramirez set to defend his two titles, looking to go 5-0 at 200 pounds. He was the first Mexican 168-pound champion, now the first Mexican 200-pound champion, and he will defend against David Benavidez, who is a light heavyweight champion, but that title is not at stake, and Benavidez opening up as a big favorite against the champion, much to the chagrin of one Chris Matthews. And the crowd beginning to fill up the T-Mobile Arena. And we are set for round number 3. Again, Munguia establishing the jab in the center of the ring, feinting.
Munguia looks like the bigger man. He's acting like it. If you're Resendiz, you need the type of shot that's going to inspect some respect, allow you to take the lead with your own jabs.
Yeah, Resendiz weight fluctuated from 159 to 183 in his career. Yeah, Munguia's fighting really responsible. Great defense, body shot against Munguia. Let's get back to the jab and the head.
You can tell already how much they studied Resendiz. They're showing a lot of patience here.
This one landed for Resendiz. Yeah, that's where you don't want to be if you're Munguia. Stationary, stays there too long, and Resendiz taking advantage of it. Good shots by Resendiz. Munguia, violent turns. Double jab, picked off by Resendiz glove. Nice combination there by Munguia. 3-punch combination that landed. Body shot lands for the challenger.
Munguia throws punches in bunches. He's so much more dangerous.
Right hand lands for Resendiz.
Some good moments here from Resendiz.
Yeah, you can tell he did his homework as well. Looking for the overhand right, or a straight right hand to land Munguia. Curling the left hook behind the guard is Munguia. Finding his rhythm. Minute left in the third. Goes to the body with the jab. Another left hook lands for Munguia upstairs. Munguia at the range, and again he's backing up to the ropes, but very comfortable. Although you don't want to last too long. Yeah, you just had some jabs right there.
Good volume though from Munguia this round.
Yep, throwing over 60 punches, landing 21 compared to Resendiz 5, with 30 seconds left in the round. And that was keeping Resendiz away with the combinations. The jab, there it is. Resendiz not coming in, not letting anyone else comfortable. Munguia wants to land that left hook. We will hear from Eddie Reynoso, now working with Jaime Munguia.
Get some air.
You don't fly away.
those punches up.
Agarra aire, respira. Get some air, breathe.
¿Cómo te sientes?
How do you feel?
Chingón y jugás bien.
Good.
No hagas tonterías así por quedarte en las cuerdas.
Just don't mess up.
Estás dominando bien en medio del ringo.
Don't stay in the ropes. You're controlling the fight in the center of the ring.
Y haces un paso para atrás.
Combinations, take a step
Te
back.
agachas aquí, no te quedas, métete y dale la
Lean
pierna, güey.
forward. Just grab onto it. Don't stay. You hear me? You understand? Just bounce him, that's it.
Pum, pum, pum,
1,
salte.
2, 3. Good.
Pégale acá, después aquí. Pégale aquí, después en la
Jab
cara.
upstairs. Y regresa back
Rápido
out.
la guardia. Hay que
And I
pegarte
guard right away.
cuando entres. Ok, pero
Let me
espero
know
que te
friends
lleves
when you go
buenas.
inside. But do not stay on the ropes, please.
Vamos, cabrón.
Munguia returning with renewed purpose under Reynoso, calmer, more adaptable, but still hunting the knockout. There's a former Munguia opponent, now confidant Canelo Alvarez in attendance. He will be challenging Christian and Billy for a 168-pound title shot, watching with vested interest. Munguia going to the body. Presenting's corner thinks Munguia might be wearing down. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I see you.
Punches look quick, they look compact.
Good speed. And he's at that ring. He's on the right
And
hand
showing
side.
very responsible defense.
That's like a shoulder from Mercedes Columbia.
Watch your head.
Yeah, if there's anyone that's going to wear down, I think it's going to be Mercedes because there's been a lot of body work from Munguia.
And he's the bigger punch. Munguia maintains the range. Good defense. Bobbing and weaving. Fans chanting Toro. In support of the champion, but it does also cheers for Munguia, of course.
So you got to turn this fight into make it into a dog fight and give Mercedes.
Left hook lands upstairs for Munguia.
He's giving Munguia all this space to think, all this space to let his punches go.
Good placement, punch variety, and again, enough cannot be said about the defense of Munguia at this
No
point.
question about it. But I mean, look, and you can argue here that Munguia holds a nice lead to start this fight. But don't forget, West Indies rallied in the second half against Caleb Plant when he pulled that upset as a 9-1 betting underdog last year. Now one of those
Beautiful combination by Resendiz. Right uppercut, left hook to the body. Dropping right hand by Munguia. Left hook by Munguia lands to the head of Resendiz. Just over a minute left in the fourth. And it's picking it. What do you make of Munguia pressing up with the ropes on his own? Setting a trap?
could be just taking his foot off the gas a little bit, knowing that Mercedes likes to rally at the end of each round. But what I love about Munguia is he's taking command of the opening minute of each round and setting a really nice tone.
And he is showing that calm composure. He is definitely showing a more mature side.
A lot more experience as well for Munguia, and you're seeing it right now. He's taking control of this fight. And yeah, it's those moments where he sits on the ropes and he gives something good signs of
Combination. And Munguia opening up on Resendiz. And Resendiz with the right hand. And the jab lands for Resendiz.
It's heating up.
It's championship action. Tailor-made to your satisfaction.
How do you feel? You feel this punch? Nothing? Everything good? Okay. It's really important. It's really important to start picking up the pace, okay? Because you're staying. Listen, he's making his moves a lot. But you gotta, when he makes his turn, you gotta make a big. Listen, when he goes to the body, you gotta counter right away when he goes to the body. You understand? He goes to the body, you counter punch. When he gives you the distance, you come back with your own punches. He's there. If he stays there, you come back with your own too. 1-2.
Boxing royalty on hand, and the first 5-division champion in boxing history, the one and only Thomas Hitman Hearns, the Motor City Cobras in the house, and Hagler Hearns, enough said.
televangelist actor Ramirez and ambassador. It turns out it isn't, but Toro told us he gets mistaken publicly regularly for that. He said, as long as you don't ask for a Saved by the Bell selfie, he's happy to meet with you.
Moving side to side. Resendiz trying to cut it off. Interesting strategy by Zurdo right now. And the fans are not enjoying it.
After, boxing style that they like, they want an inside fight. It's good. This is working for the you want to give those angles to Resendiz, but I'm not seeing no jab or no effort right now from Resendiz to try to cut off the ring.
On the inside, Munguia left hook to the liver by Munguia was flashed. Execution.
Resendiz simply can't win rounds with this level of output. He's got to let his hands go.
Just following him right out. He's not
He had 16 punches thrown midway through round with the good.
2 connects, not good.
Nice jab from fighters. He again on the ropes. Interesting strategy. Jab to the midsection by Munguia as he looks to back Resendiz up. Wants to set up that punch. There it is.
Munguia said the advantage that he has in this is his distance and his ability to use rhythm. He's really doing that. Lunging in with the jab, setting up home for the right hand.
I'm liking this one right here. He's changing the speed on the punches. Combination of throwing those different ways, second those body shots. Staying responsible with that defense.
The strategy of him on the ropes. I keep bringing it up, Abner. What's the deal there?
I think he's trying to lower Resendiz into something. He wants to get Resendiz walking in with the right hand.
Yeah, I think it's to set up the counter right hand.
There's the counter punch.
And now Munguia goes to the body.
He thinks he has the speed advantage.
In this 168-pound championship fight. Speaking of 168-pound champions, the youngest to ever win a 168-pound title at the age of 20, David Benavidez was a two-time undefeated champ at 168. Now is a champion at 175, but he's looking to make history tonight as he challenges Gilberto Ramirez for the 200-pound title, looking to become the only fighter to win major titles at 168, 175, and 200. Cinco de Mayo weekend. It's all about history. David Benavidez is chasing it. Coming up in tonight's main event as a huge crowd is convened here in a very convivial atmosphere. The Mexican people, of course, they proud and they celebrate what went down May 5th, 1862, when the Mexican people showed that indomitable spirit, thwarting the French in the Battle of Puebla. We have the battle of Resendiz versus Munguia in round number 6.
I love when you get historical. Stop! Or is it hysterical? Either one.
Unofficial score, Larry has Munguia up 49-46. Beautiful right uppercut in the left hook to the body. Munguia really starting to paint quite the impressive portrait here of punishment.
He's not taking unnecessary shots to do that. That's the real key. Look, the skills have been there. The toughness has always been there. But in light of that upset knockout 2 fights ago, we had some questions. Boy, he's answering those questions at the midway point.
He's unable to put any combinations together, missing more than he's connecting, and Munguia comes back off the ropes. Resendiz trying to fight fire with fire, a minute and
left in the sixth.
This is the positioning where some of these wants.
Starting to slow down a little bit.
Starting to breathe out of his mouth a lot more.
There's a nice combination put together by Munguia. Left hook to the body. Beautiful combination.
Munguia never allows Resendiz to build any type of momentum outside of one punch. That's very key to slowing down any potential momentum swings.
This is where you feel that Resendiz is getting into something. Munguia comes back with those counter punches, his uppercuts, and again, resetting.
Has reached the midway point of his 168-pound title fight. Champion Armando Resendiz, challenger Jaime Munguia. Enough of us droning on and on, Brian. Let's enjoy the view from the drone. Abner, what do you make of the drone shot?
I like it. Special night. Thanks for a special camera. I like this. I like the view. A lot of people already here. Co-main event.
Wonder if those were Benavidez fans that were throwing a little booze Canelo's way earlier.
Well, that was the one fight everyone wanted to see in 168. Canelo and Benavidez. For whatever reason,
What has Benavidez done?
oh, he's
Make his own history.
amen. More than proven himself worthy. Round number 7. Let's get quick thoughts. Or 6 from Chris and Joe. Chris and Joe. Second thought, we'll just continue doing our commentaries. Munguia and Resendiz in the center of the ring now. The jab from Munguia. Looks to load up with that right hand.
We're entering, I don't know if it's the midpoint of the fight, but how soon are we going to be entering critical territory where Resendiz can't start to ring 3-4 rounds in a row? He's going to have to hurt Munguia. He's going to have to land some pretty sizable shots.
Yeah, it's time for him to change the key. Resendiz got to step it up a lot more.
Just following Munguia around the ring. And unable to put together any sustained attack. And Munguia really chewing up the real estate.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta give it to him. Yeah, not making it easy for Resendiz to just, cut off the ring because he's really
And when you think Resendiz might have a potential advantage for Munguia on the ropes, it's Munguia who's doing the more effective work.
I think that's also part of the disciplining that he's done. I think Resendiz is thinking twice about letting go, even when Munguia's back into the ropes, because that quick right hand is always there.
And again, it's just the wild thing is Resendiz follows him to the ropes. And the jab keeping Resendiz at bay. Can't ask for a much better start for the challenger Jaime Munguia here tonight, Brian.
It's exactly the type of performance he needed. But you do know that rally will be coming soon from Resendiz.
Well, we saw what happened against Caleb Plant, where he came on strong in the second half of the fight to pull off the upset of the year last year. But here we are with less than a minute left in the 7th. It's time to make that necessary adjustment. It's time to turn on the offensive guns for Resendiz. But it's Munguia with the effective body work.
Resendiz is thinking too much. Not letting his hands go.
Munguia landing these stunning shots after.
When the
Breathe in. Hay que ganarlo más claro, güey. ¿Cómo te sientes? Hay que salir frente a todo. We gotta close the rounds. Hay que ganarlos. Round por round. Round by round. Close the rounds. Una gran preparación y gozamos muchos rounds. We had a great preparation. We did a lot of rounds. So this is nothing for you, okay? That's a match. Así es. And this is Munguia going to work with the fast combinations there. He missed a body shot, but he came back with that hook. Little step back. Reset, and he was doing that, and his Pat's been doing that all fight.
You're seeing a continuation of what Munguia showed in the rematch against Saras. More composure, a more mature performance, measured, and showing that discipline.
And showing the belief in himself. This is not the exact body language he had in the Saras rematch, where he was still feeling a few things out, learning on the job here to adapt to Eddie Reynoso's style. This has been a very commanding performance, but still being responsible enough to limit Chris and Deeze's movements.
All right, let's hear a quick comment from Chris and Joe and what they've seen thus far. Okay, maybe the third time will be the charm, guys. We'll talk in later. Benavidez and Munguia, more importantly,
So Benavidez early in this round, trying to throw some leaping shots. Anything to try to give a different look to Munguia.
Munguia set and drop, but just setting the trap, wanting Benavidez to come in so he can counter with the right. The crowd trying to rally both fighters. Munguia very patient, very composed, and again effective with that right uppercut left to combination. It's like a laser, the right hand to the face of Benavidez.
The accuracy of Munguia's power shots really starting to show its effect.
Yeah, it's only one shot, two shots for Benavidez, so definitely a lot easier for Munguia to counterpunch those. He's just standing in front of him, thinking too much, too long for Benavidez. Gotta step in with double jab. And then close range.
Munguia getting closer and closer with that right uppercut.
Sweeping short left hook continues to touch the chin of Benavidez.
Benavidez absorbing all kinds of punishment from Jaime Munguia. Benavidez made his voyage as 168-pound belt holder. Munguia looking to become a two-division champion. And back to the ropes we go. Double right pies. Benavidez having a little success here.
And he has to make Munguia pay for giving up that real estate.
By any measure, it has been all Jaime Munguia through 8 rounds of this championship fight.
Listen, son. We got 4 more rounds. And listen, there's a lot of close rounds. A lot of rounds that I saw you lost, okay? Keep that in mind. We've been working hard for this. Come on. The right hand, we worked on that. It's open. Listen, when he gives you that real estate, when he sits on the ropes, please work. Let those punches go, okay?
Through 8 rounds, the defending champion Armando Benavidez has landed single digits in every round.
They look like two different levels, these two fighters in this fight up to this point.
And we are into round number 9.
And Resendiz a little more aggressive to start.
7-year gap since Munguia was a world champion. And picking up from last time. And he's had some ups, he's had some downs, but he looks as confident and complete here. Maybe since we've seen since he won his first world title in 2018 at 154 pounds against the Benavidez.
Yeah, this is without no doubt the best I've seen from Munguia. Resendiz and Manny Robles, they got to come up with a plan B and C and D.
Yeah, Manny is not working. Manny tried to bring a little bit of urgency in the corner between rounds. They're going to need more than a little.
And it's just not making any adjustments, not even trying.
Not even trying. Even when the opportunity's there for Resendiz, he does not take advantage.
Not to say he's not trying to fight, he's trying, but he's not, like you say, he's overthinking.
Sure.
And at times, just allowing himself to fall into the hands of Jaime Munguia. And I'm very impressed with Munguia's defense tonight.
And it's also the speed of Munguia's counter combinations that have made Resendiz overthink these exchanges.
Again, so much tread on the tires of Jaime Munguia. 29 years old, but in his 48th professional fight with 35 knockouts. He's been there, done that, and looking tonight to become a champion once again. And so far, the game plan has worked very well.
Turns out you can teach alcohol. He's 29 years old, but yeah, you can teach him some new tricks. This could be the start of a second chapter in the career of Munguia here.
Resendiz with those power shots. Munguia trying to drop Resendiz, who's been down twice in his career. 45 left in the ninth. Resendiz framing with his left. Munguia hitting him in the right, and Munguia saying, wait a minute, he hit me behind that first. Referee saying, okay, enough of that, guys. Doc, anytime you don't mention the referee's name means he's done a great job.
Yeah, he's got one of the best in the game.
And the chants of Munguia ringing out throughout T-Mobile Arena. Fans feeling he's on the verge of becoming a champion again. His instincts after the reflexes are still there.
Everything's there.
Hand lands on the button at the bell. And Canelo's on his feet. I did that. Jaime Munguia. Sure. Let's go to Jim Gray.
All right, Canelo, thank you very much. What is it that you see so far, and what is your assessment?
I think Jaime is winning. He's winning. He's doing a good job. So I'm glad to be here. I'm nervous, but look.
What do you think has enabled this nomination so far?
Oh, he did a good job in the gym. He learned a lot, and I'm glad to be here to see all what he learned in the gym, doing here in the fight.
And what have you been able to teach him and impress upon him to get him better?
I always try to give advice. You know, Eddie Reynoso is the one who teach him, and he did a good job.
Thank you, Canelo. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Jim, and I'm sure Munguia learned a lot going 12 rounds with Canelo Alvarez. Round number 10.
Keep it clean. Let's go.
Does Resendiz have anything in his arsenal to try to turn the tables because Munguia is imposing his will and skills?
He hasn't shown it up to this point, and I wonder if Munguia sits down with some of these combinations, if he can get a knockout, if he can get Resendiz out of here and make an even larger statement to what he's already done. From 9 rounds.
Unofficial score, Larry Hazard has Munguia ahead by a wide margin. Can't argue that. Chris Mannix also has it way ahead from Munguia. No surprise there. Although, in boxing, the judges have more than surprised us in the past, but 2 minutes left here in the 10th.
to answer what you asked earlier, can he? I think he can. No, does he have it? He does percentage, but can he do it? I don't think he can. He has to control the race since round 1 and 2, and it's endless now.
Really sitting down on those punches. And to Brian Campbell's point, if he sits down on them even more, he could very well get his 36th knockout.
Because these shots are so precise. This is craftsmanship in Munguia's career. Leaning on his experience. Leaning on his technique.
And what do you make of this now? Going back on his, is this more mind games, Abner?
Definitely is. I mean, he knows he's winning the fight, so he's just making Mercedes follow him. He's got a frustrated mentally, Mercedes. So he's just hanging out.
Sometimes Mercedes doesn't have the confidence to come in and empty against him and let his hands go.
He's tasted that power.
Yeah, Mercedes can counter punch, but if you don't give him those opportunities, it's going to be a little bit tentative in front of you.
And again, always easier to say than do. But what does Rosenzis need to try out?
Triple jab, get him inside when he gets the opportunity. Let those punches fly. So there it is. Even if you miss, you keep trying. You get right on and make it an ugly fight.
Right uppercut, left hook to the body has been a running combo for Munguia throughout the fight.
We saw there was times where Munguia was getting tired. But again, you know, it's getting a lot of space to throw the ring. Recover, get some round. Really good round. Catch him air. Breathe in first. You got 6 minutes. He's going to do what he's been trying to do all fight. Just catch him with one shot. All you have to do is what you've been doing. 10 rounds. Long distance jab. Right hand. If he comes in and if you lose the distance, hold the grab him and then turn him. And then come back right with what you want to. 2 more rounds. He's going to come out with everything, okay?
Heading into the championship round, Armando Rosenzis' nascent reign very much in jeopardy. Round 11. He's mugging Rosenzis, unloading the right and the left, measuring them up. Rosenzis unable to take his head off center line, and he just continues to follow Munguia. The blocking to him.
Letting Munguia sets a tone like this in the first 30 seconds of the round. Lands some big combinations. Slows down the result for Rosenzis.
Use that aggression to your advantage from Rosenzis. Catch him with that right hand counter. You know he's going to come in. He's going to come in, so either the uppercut or the right hand.
Said it before, we'll say it again. Munguia looks like a different fighter. And that was a credit to him and his
Eddie Reynoso.
work they put in.
And Canelo.
Yeah, the influence of Canelo in camp, that's a gift to say the least. If you can use it to your advantage the way Munguia has.
And for it to happen in a relatively short period of time.
Sure.
Nice combination. Munguia rips to the body with the left hand. Rosenzis unable to even attempt to solve the problem that is Munguia's.
Offense hasn't even opened the box. No, and his offense has been a little bit too plotting and predictable.
Yes, plotting is the operative word.
If you allow Munguia to fight at range like this, is he dangerous?
We're going to see Munguia try to close the show after on Cinco de Mayo weekend, avenging a loss on Cinco de Mayo weekend to Canelo Ramirez.
I hope we do. I like
So how much is it? Munguia's improvements? How much is it that potentially Resendiz hits a ceiling?
I think it's the improvement from Munguia.
Are you surprised by Resendiz's performance, Brian? Or is it just thanks to the performance?
I am a little bit surprised, but it's fueled by Munguia's performance, no question.
12th and final round is here. And a huge crowd has gathered here. Sorry, I'm going to go ahead.
Everything. We gotta go with everything. But close your guard, okay? Really close, but get inside. You understand? Body, lift him with your muscles. Just be careful. We can catch you with the crazy punch. Fade boxing. That's how you're gonna mess him up with boxing. Okay? Catch him when he comes in. And more fades.
Jaime Munguia, 3 minutes or less from becoming a 2-division champion. Does Armando Resendiz have it within him to land a Hail Mary here in the 12th and final round? He is down by 9 points on unofficial scorecard of Larry Hazard. Resendiz needs the knockout. Well, I'm sure Munguia would love the KO to solidify this tremendous performance.
No question about it. He definitely needs to be smart here, but use the aggression of Resendiz against him. And maybe there's a big moment to be had to close the show. But to answer your question earlier, to some degree we are seeing the limits of Resendiz's offense, but same thing with what happened to Munguia. He's got an opportunity to go back to camp, go back to the drawing board, and continue to round out his skills.
Strategy remains the same. Munguia backs himself to the ropes and fires off combinations and avoids the return fire from Resendiz. Resendiz got clipped.
World-class performance from Jaime Munguia.
Just 29 years of age. And yet, in his 48th professional fight, a minute and a half away from becoming a 2-division champion. 7 years after winning his first title. Munguia turns him around, just cuffing Resendiz. Unloading on Resendiz, backing him up. Resendiz gets caught in the left hook. Just over a minute left. Munguia looking for the highlight reel finish.
Got plenty of time.
Nothing would be sweeter for Jaime Munguia than a Cinco de Mayo weekend KO to become champion again. Resendiz, you can take a shot.
This is great stuff.
Unbelievable drama. T-Mobile Arena. Resendiz trying desperately to uncork the powerful punches. But what a performance from Jaime Munguia. Canelo is feeling it. And there is no way this can go any way except for Jaime Munguia, Brian Campbell. How do you have it on your scorecard after 12?
11 rounds to 1 in favor of Jaime Munguia. Championship form restored, at least on this scorecard. We've seen the updates from Larry Hazard's scorecard. Let's see if the three judges have the same. But you talk about restoring confidence in your name at the elite level. 7 years removed from holding a world title. Jaime Munguia looked like a champion this evening. Let's look back at the replays of this fight. Munguia beating Resendiz to the punch throughout. The quicker hand speed, the right hand counters, the combinations. Resendiz was game throughout. He landed single punches. But when you let Munguia, this version of him, fight at middle distance, get extension on his shots, it was the poise, it was the defense, but boy, was it the speed and power. They were simply on two different levels over these 12 rounds.
Munguia burst onto the scene at 21 with a shocking TKO of Saddam Ali to win the title at 154. Vacated the belt after 5 successful defenses. Challenged that man, Canelo, for the undisputed super middleweight title. Lost a 12-round decision on Cinco de Mayo weekend 2024. But he has fought his way back to another championship opportunity. And the numbers and what we witnessed tonight leads me to believe that Jaime Munguia is walking out of Las Vegas a 2-division champion. Let's see if Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Eric Cheek, scores the bout 117 to 111. Max DeLuca sees it 119 to 109. And Glenn Feldman scores the bout 120 to 108. All three in favor of the winner. And the new WBA Super Middleweight Champion of the World, Jaime Munguia.
After 7 long years, Jaime Munguia can call himself champion again as he embraces Canelo. Munguia now a 2-division champion as he has just dethroned Armando Resendiz for the 168-pound title, and he's soaking up the adulation of the crowd here at T-Mobile Arena. What a performance, and what a, well, he'll have a better memory of this Cinco de Mayo weekend than the one in 2024, yet he's celebrating with the man who beat him there. Canelo Alvarez, just his second fight with Eddie Reynoso, and Reynoso has another champion in his stable. What impressed you the most, BC?
The defense mixed with the poise. Munguia instantly ended the questions about his durability, about his chin, because he wasn't reckless, he didn't overextend, he didn't put himself in vulnerable positions. He leaned on his strengths, was the more thoughtful fighter throughout. And when you've got the speed and power and size advantages to go with that, wow.
So,
it's a new fight. Oh, it's a new fighter here.
We crowned a new champion in our co-main event. Coming up in the main event, David Benavidez will look to become a 3-division champion, warming up with his older brother, Jose Benavidez, showcasing that blistering hand speed. David Benavidez chasing history. Champion at 168, still a champion at 175, looking to become a champion at 200 pounds, but he's going to have to defeat that man, Gilberto Ramirez, a unified cruiserweight champion who is 5-0 at 200 pounds, coming off a win over former champion Uniel Dorticos. He's 48-1 with 30 knockouts. It's Benavidez versus Ramirez in the biggest fight size-wise in Mexican history. We'll have more from Las Vegas right after this.
Live on DAZN May 2nd. A face-off for the ages. David the Monster Benavidez.
Let's go get it.
Takes on Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez.
It will be a huge fight.
For a Cinco de Mayo blockbuster in Vegas. Get in on the action with DraftKings. Make your calls. Play the odds. The Zone is your home for big-time boxing. DraftKings is your home for boxing bets. On DraftKings Sportsbook, new DraftKings customers can bet $5 and get $100 in bonus bets instantly. Just download the app and use the promo code CINCO when you sign up. DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Charlie, here. I'm here.
I'll be right back.
Good, Charlie. Come, sit. Let's go home. Charlie, stop. Charlie, what are you doing? Charlie, will you stop that? Charlie, are you crazy? Silly dog. No more treats for you.
Sorry, where were we?
You crazy dog.
Red Bull gives you wings. Mortal Kombat is upon us.
Combat 2 radar.
Looking ahead to tonight's main event here in Las Vegas, David Benavidez. Well, he turned pro at age 16 in 2013. He's been trained by his father, Jose Sr., since he was 3 years old, and he became the youngest 168-pound champion in history at just 20 years, 8 months, and 22 days. Today, he will challenge to become the first ever 3-division champion, 175, 168, and 200. But you have to dethrone a man who is bigger than him naturally inside the ring. There's a reason they call David Benavidez the monster. He'll have to prove it tonight.
Finish the battle, feel protection against the wickedness and the snares of the devil. I know how much is at stake. You know what I mean? So I know exactly what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna pass this test. I'm second to none when it comes to hard work. This is just the beginning of the takeover. This is the beginning of the Mexican Monster era. I've been world champion since I was 20 years old. I know my path, I know exactly how to get there, and I'm going to get there without a doubt. So, this is what makes boxing, the race.
It's time to take a look at how our two main event fighters stack up. Zurdo has the advantage in experience with 18 more fights and nearly 150 more total rounds under his belt. But Benavidez has shown the power edge in his career with an 80% knockout rate compared to 61% for the champion. Benavidez, though, he's 5-0 against current or former champ, while Zurdo is 4-1. In terms of big fight moments, Benavidez is stepping into his 5th career pay-per-view main event, and this is Zurdo's first as a headliner. Now, that's what the main event looks like on paper, but we all know that you can't measure heart, and that's what defines David Benavidez, who comes into this fight as the A-side despite being the challenger. So, Joe, what must the Mexican Monster do tonight to come out as the new Cruiserweight champion?
Well, he's got to continue to do what he always does. He puts on pressure. He gets closer. He's better in a closer distance to you than a mid-range or a long distance. He's better. He'll use that short jab and go right to the body. Use that as a little decoy, go to the body really well. Throws combinations, counters really well. He owns the inside normally. Of course, Zurdo is, he's an incredible inside fighter himself. But again, Benavidez got the speed, the combinations. If he can apply that tonight, he's going to be in business.
Yeah, I think letting your hands go for David Benavidez is going to be huge, as is winning the earlier rounds. Zurdo Ramirez tends to be a bit of a slow starter. That's where Benavidez can rack up some rounds.
All right, now we're looking at Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez. He is the unified cruiserweight champion. He's as low-key as they come. You see how calm he's been all fight week, but that doesn't mean that he's not a born winner and that he doesn't want to win. He's in his 50th professional fight. He's fighting in his natural way where he's looked very comfortable. So, Chris, how does Zurdo leave the ring with his belts tonight?
Zurdo Ramirez. One, they want to establish the jab. That southpaw jab, they believe, is going to be a big weapon for him. They don't want to stand in the pocket too long. They want to make David Benavidez reset over the course of this fight. Don't let him just let his hands go. And they want to go to the body. That body of David Benavidez, those 25 pounds got to go somewhere, guys. Some of that went to the body. And Zurdo Ramirez is a prolific body puncher. And just like Benavidez wants to start fast, Zurdo Ramirez wants to finish strong. His team told me they believe they could be down in the later rounds. They know that, but they believe they're the fresher fighter. They'll be stronger down the stretch. They have to win those championship rounds.
He's very good at slipping. He stays hunched down. He doesn't pop his head up a lot. He keeps his hands up well, although he does drop his right hand on the left uppercut a little bit, exposing himself for the hook. But he also turns really well on the inside. If he can keep Benavidez turning, keep working the body, and holding its ground on the inside, this could be a very interesting fight. Because both guys are inside fighters in reality.
And this was the first time that we saw David Benavidez, who's in a moment of reflective prayer right now, look small in the weigh-in. How will they look when they step into the ring? We're just moments away. This will be Zurdo's third title defense. First time headlining a pay-per-view, and he said only the legends get the headline. And both Benavidez and Zurdo dream of being the next Mexican legend.
You want to know what makes a hero? It's not destiny. It's not something you're born with. It's searching for greatness. And realizing you've had it in you this entire time. Whoa! I really don't feel comfortable hitting a girl.
Don't worry, you won't. The rules of the tournament are simple. Our fates would not be settled by the size of our armies. They would be decided by combat.
A lot of this has been said, Chris, about the odds in this fight and how wide we thought they were starting in favor of David Benavidez. Where'd they start and where are they now?
Well, they started pretty wide, and they have finished pretty wide as well. David Benavidez, a healthy favorite going into this fight, and has remained so as we are minutes away from the start of this fight. A 4-1 favorite, minus 550 for David Benavidez on that money line. Knockout plus 240, make a little bit better money there as well. For me, my bets for this main event are David Benavidez to win by decision at minus 150. I love that bet. I also think that this fight going the distance, that's a pretty safe bet as well. These two guys both have incredible chins.
All right, we have yet to see a bad fight on this pay-per-view, and I do not believe that David Benavidez and Gilberto Ramirez have it in them to give us a bad fight.
Yeah, now DraftKings Sportsbook, new DraftKings customers can bet $5 and get $100 in bonus bets instantly. Just download the app and use promo code CINCO when you sign up. DraftKings, the crown is yours.
When we look at David Benavidez and Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez, this is a moment for both guys that they've been waiting for. For Gilberto and Zurdo Ramirez to be able to headline a big day, whether it be Cinco de Mayo, 16th of September, it is important for him to get the Mexican fight fans behind him 100%. For David Benavidez, it's to gain acceptance. It's what every Mexican-American fighter wants. And guess what? You know what gives you instant credibility? That man to Benavidez's right hand. Yes, Mike Tyson walking out David Benavidez tonight. For this, a chance to make history, become the first man to win titles at 168, 175, and 200. Mexican-American, Mexican, it's all the same thing when you're David Benavidez because he bleeds the red, white, and the green. When you're about to do this walk, what is this like? Because only you've done this, Joe.
How dare you? You don't know that I haven't done it, Bernardo.
Well, it depends on who you're walking with. That's number one, okay? And who you're waiting for in the ring. So, it's so nerve-wracking, but, you know, like the fighter has to do, the trainer also has to be calm under pressure. So it is a pressure situation, but it's also exciting, and, you know, you're waiting for the moment that you've worked for months to finally get in there and let it loose.
And it seems to me, Chris, that this is the first time that we see Benavidez getting the respect as a champion, because it'll be David Benavidez walking out first when it's all been A-side promotion for Benavidez.
Yeah, the entire fight week has been the David Benavidez show, co-starring Zurdo Ramirez. At the weigh-in, Zurdo was sitting around in his underwear waiting for David to come out and weigh in, and a mariachi band came out before he came out to weigh in. So Zurdo Ramirez is getting the credit as the unified champion coming into this fight as the A-side. I think he deserves that respect, because Zurdo Ramirez has proven that he is a top-level guy in the cruiserweight division. 2 champions he's beaten and 1 former champion. He is a tremendous talent. This is going to be an excellent fight.
That's kidding me.
Send it down to Auto. All right, it's time to send it down to Mauro Ronaldo as we now await the ring walks for David Benavidez and Gilberto El Zurdo Ramirez. Boxing royalty will be a part of this ring walk, and you won't want to miss it. Mauro, it's all yours. Let's have some fun.
Thank you very much, Bernardo. We are set for the main event, Cinco de Mayo weekend in Las Vegas. David Benavidez challenging unified cruiserweight champion Gilberto Ramirez, each of them headlining their first pay-per-view on Cinco de Mayo weekend, and each of them wanting to prove that they are the better man. All right, let's go to concrete.
Let's go. Buenas noches. My name is Concrete, and I have the distinct pleasure to introduce to you tonight the main event. 2 Mexican fighters with a combined 79 wins and 1 defeat will make history tonight on that ring behind me. We will witness for the first time ever a fight between 2 Mexicans for the first time ever, battling for a title in the 200-pound weight. And tonight, these 2 boxing kings will come down from their thrones to battle for the one thing that matters the most: pride, honor, and the opportunity to call themselves the cruiserweight champion. T-Mobile Arena, Mexicanos y todo el mundo, if you're ready to see a war, let me hear you scream!
Guys, David Benavidez wasn't supposed to be here. Overweight, overworked, fighting in obscurity, in the shadow of his older brother, behind him his father.
Yeah, I was supposed to.
Sacrificed everything for a vision that never broke. Now the stage belongs to Benavidez. 5 months in camp, no weight cut, the most complete version yet. He's a come-forward counterpuncher built on processing, not just pressure, reading, reacting, building in real time. And these 2, of course, shared hundreds of rounds in sparring. But sparring is a photograph, and the fight is a feature film with consequence. Tremendous response for David Benavidez, undefeated, one of the best offensive threats in all of boxing. 31-0 with 25 knockouts, and still just 29 years of age.
And when it comes to the potential of becoming the new face of Cinco de Mayo, Benavidez said, I know this is definitely going to be a moment that will define my career. From here on out, this day is going to belong to me.
Go sleep, biatch. Yeah.
Ramirez, first Mexican fighter to ever hold a title at 168 and 200 pounds. He crashed into boxing's elite back in 2016, sparring with Benavidez en route to dethroning Arthur Abraham to begin a dominant super middleweight reign. In March of 2024, he outpointed the previously unbeaten Arsen Goulamirian to win a cruiserweight belt. He doubled down by dethroning Chris Phillips-Smith for another belt at 200 pounds. It's his fifth appearance in Las Vegas, where he is 4-0 with 1 KO. He is 4-0 since moving up to cruiserweight and is on a 4-fight winning streak. And guys, this is the first time that the cruiserweight division has ever topped a major pay-per-view in the United States. Collective pursuit on this. He's a fighter that doesn't rush, does not panic. He breaks you down round by round, and that's what we want to see tonight. You can make the argument that the best work of his career has been done in this division, cruiserweight. That's why he's headlining the Cinco de Mayo crowd. And this card with such a big crowd on such a big night.
I gotta try to say now.
For history is upon us. Let's go to Jimmy Lennon Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as Premier Boxing Champions presents the PBC pay-per-view on Prime, featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Samson Boxing and
funny.
Golden Boy Promotions.
Laugh now.
Sponsored by Linear
Woke up before it
Organic
started.
Protein Bar. Knock out your hunger with 20 grams of organic protein that tastes like a decadent treat. And by DraftKings Sportsbook. Ahora en español, the crown is yours. And by MK2. Choose your fighter, only one can win. Mortal Kombat 2, only in theaters, May 8th. This unification world title attraction is sanctioned by the WBA, the president Gilberto Jesus Mendoza, and the WBO, the president Gustavo Olivieri, along with the Nevada State Athletic Commission, the chairman Dallas Hahn, executive director is Jeff Mullen. Introducing our three judges from the ringside, we have Tim Cheatham, David Sutherland, and Steve Weisfeld. And our third man to the ring, our referee in charge, will be giving instructions after the introductions, Thomas Taylor. All right, fans, here we go with the bout you've all been waiting for. 12 rounds of boxing for the main event of the evening for the unified WBO and WBA Cruiserweight Championship of the World. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's prime time! And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you first the challenger on my left, fighting out of the blue corner. Entering the ring wearing the colors of the Mexican flag, white trunks with red and green trim, fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona. He weighed in at 196.8 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with a record of 31 wins, no losses, 25 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the popular two-division world champion and the sensational star of boxing, tonight seeking his third world title in the third weight division. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former two-time WBC super middleweight world champion and the current hard-hitting, undefeated, reigning unified WBC and WBA light heavyweight champion of the world, introducing the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. And his
division world champion and the renowned star of boxing, recognized as the first Mexican ever to win the super middleweight and cruiserweight world titles. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former WBO super middleweight world champion and the current reigning and defending unified WBA and WBO cruiserweight champion of the world, introducing Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez. Once again, the referee in charge, Thomas Taylor, now to give instructions.
Okay, gentlemen, gold trumps are a little high, so we're going middle black letters here. We're going to the bottom half of the green letters on this side. You both got my instructions in the back. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to corner, gentlemen.
Ramirez, the third former 168-pound champion to win a widely recognized cruiserweight title, joining James Toney and Battle Jack. Benavidez, looking to become the, first three-division champion, 168, 175, 200. History hangs in the balance. This is the first championship clash between fighters of Mexican descent above 168 pounds. Round number one. And this is the second southpaw that Benavidez is facing in his last three fights, beating David Morrell. He's third in his last fight. He beat Demetrius Andre. And those guys were smaller than Ramirez. And when Ramirez has the height and the reach advantage, he can exploit it to the fullest.
Indeed. Benavidez looks the part in his first fight at cruiserweight. We need to find out early. Was his chin and power cruiserweight worthy against such a durable opponent?
And fans are hoping that Benavidez versus Ramirez joins the likes of Evander Holyfield, Dwight Muhammad, Khawi, One, James Toney, Vasily Girard, Alexander Usyk, Ramirez Bradis. I mean, there have been so many cruiserweight classics, and this one has all the hallmarks of another. And by the way, of all the 175-pound champions to win a cruiserweight title, Zurdo is the only one to win in his first fight at the weight, and he weighed only 178 3/4 pounds when he beat Giacomo Fragomani.
This is the rhythm, the pace, you want to keep it in your chin.
Benavidez came in well under 200 pounds, but
Retaining that quickness, we'll see if he can exploit that in this matchup.
Yo.
jabs by Benavidez.
We always mentioned the speed difference. I thought would be a major advantage against him. The speed is power. Benavidez showing that.
Always showing the speed advantage, landing the jabs effectively. Ramirez, very good at turning opponents, very good at using footwork, wants to establish the jab, unable to do so in the early stages of the round.
Center of the ring, Ramirez put this guy against him.
Solid right hand, burns Ramirez off by Benavidez.
That's the first test here. Whether Benavidez can bring this power up to cruiserweight. So far, every device that Benavidez has thrown has landed.
Ramirez has been down once in his career against Samuel Miller back in 2011. Ramirez rallied to stop Miller in round 4. He has not been knocked down in nearly 15 years.
2011, that's a lifetime ago in terms of the career of Ramirez.
And Benavidez has been down twice in his career, undefeated, however, and lands a straight right hand, another right hand followed by the left. Ramirez going to the bottom.
Nice combination.
It's called Mortal Kombat for a reason. Now, are you coming or what?
Combat 2, rated R.
When you're done with your combinations and your punches, you're standing too straight for the straight right hand. You understand? Cuidado. Be ready. As soon as you're done punching, you reset.
Yeah, I guess you can give it to,
You understand?
get that round to
We gotta
David
mitigate
Benavidez
Davis right now. You cannot take shots,
with his
okay?
little
Use
flurry.
your feet. Use your feet. You don't gotta stand there for that.
Reminiscent of the Corky Medina fight and the conclusion of that fight.
One of the craziest knockouts we have ever seen in the modern era.
Julian Chua is the corner man for Ramirez, looking for him to reset.
Former heavyweight contender Malik Scott is in that corner.
In round one, according to CompuBox, Benavidez was 17 of 44, Ramirez 10 of 56, but Ramirez had the edge in body shots 5-2.
Yeah, if you're Ramirez, you gotta start taking control. How do you do it with a jab? You gotta start shooting the jab. You're overthinking that jab. And I can see why he's overthinking that jab because the speed's right there for Benavidez. He's carrying really fast. There it is, the jab upstairs, downstairs. Get that rhythm going if you're Ramirez.
Benavidez gave Zurdo respect for being a great body puncher. He questioned whether Ramirez can take it in return downstairs. Nobody likes a body punch. That man's worst. Don't believe the last part. Ramirez is really good at it with this matchup.
Shot by Benavidez, he's also very good at body shots.
Dangerous punch thrown by Ramirez. But more danger from Benavidez.
Body shot again by Benavidez. And a straight right hand down the middle by Benavidez. Left hook by Benavidez. Ramirez with the 1-2 through the southpaw right uppercut on the inside by Ramirez.
Zurdo's coming in on him. He's rocking Benavidez with those shots. Benavidez trying to walk it off. Hey, them punches looking real heavy. Them punches looking real heavy on Benavidez. Oh. He's backing him up.
Nice left hook by Benavidez on the inside. Jab from Ramirez.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. Zurdo like putting that leather on his ass. Oh, David Benavidez, he's trying to come fight fire with fire. And Zurdo's standing right there. Oh, okay. Benavidez going for broke. Oh. See, Benavidez like working real hard to land them shots. But Zurdo was like laying that leather on him. Rocking him a little bit. I say 1-1.
Relax. Good jab. You're bringing him to the body. To left hook from Benavidez to the body and then upstairs.
The work that Benavidez is doing is like real sharp, but it ain't enough yet.
25 of 58, Ramirez 15 of 70, and it was Benavidez with a 10-6 advantage when it comes to body shots. Round number 3.
Benavidez has already established in 2 rounds that he can hurt Zurdo.
Yes.
But his punches matter. That's only going to give him more confidence to pick him apart.
And I think coming in a little lighter than 200 pounds is also going to benefit him.
That's something he said at the fight meeting, that he was not going to see a lot of weight because speed is everything for him.
And we've seen that speed on display already. Body shot from Benavidez. The southpaw Ramirez missed was 11, looking to establish the jab, and that's going to be a big weapon for Ramirez if he's going to
Benavidez trying to fight fire with fire. Zurdo punches look way heavier.
Wow. Total power punches here in 3 rounds. Huge edge for the challenger, Benavidez.
Benavidez is fighting at the real estate that Zurdo prefers, yet he's getting the better of these exchanges.
Blistering hand speed with the left by Benavidez. And he's blocking these shots with the high guard from Ramirez. Ramirez trying to get on the inside, going to body, and there he lands a good punch. But it's Benavidez with the left hook.
Benavidez gonna fuck around and get knocked out, bro.
Scoring with shots here.
Benavidez gonna get knocked out. He's going for broke, bro. Trying real hard to hurt Zurdo. That shit ain't working. He get hurt and he wanna like fight fire with fire.
Benavidez goes to the body with the right. Ramirez looking to land an uppercut on the inside. There's a left hook upstairs for Benavidez. And Benavidez again. Lightning strike. The hand speed is something else.
So is the fact that he fights mania. That
It's up to 200 pounds. So he brings the beat.
Oh yeah. Zurdo bringing it, going getting in on his ass. So Benavidez gonna fight speed with power. He got power too. But
All right, here with Iron Mike Tyson. Mike, what was it like to walk into the ring and walk in David Benavidez?
I was excited. I felt like a little boy.
168, 175, and now 200. Be the only man to ever do that. You're a boxing historian. What would that mean?
Man, listen, immortality, man. I believe he can do it, but I think he should stop letting this guy hit him. The guy punching on him. You don't slug with the guy. He's a jab and boxer.
Was that the strategy you gave him before the fight?
Well, I didn't know. I never knew this guy. I never knew how he fought before. But that's what I would have told him. Yeah.
Mike, it's always great to see you. Great to have you here, my
the
friend.
whole arena can hear Mike Tyson talking. I got a 2-1 for Zurdo. He said, "I'll stop letting the guy hit on him." Yeah, I agree. He's trying to fight it back with speed and standing his ground, being stubborn, but you got to make sure you don't get hit. You can't just crash out. They dick sucking Benavidez. He's losing. Benavidez winning. I mean, Zurdo's winning. That was a good left hand. And Zurdo's right on top of him.
these shots aren't landing full flush. These are good sequences for Zurdo.
That's what's been around here in round number 4. Nice. Another left hand from Benavidez. Left hook. Gangsters up there. Solid right hand. Goes to the body. Ramirez getting tagged. Ramirez fighting back. Ramirez gets tagged with another right hand. Backs up. Feeling the power of David Benavidez.
This is Monstro's world. This is where they are.
Another solid right hand. Ramirez in trouble. On the ropes. Trying to shut up Benavidez. Left uppercut. Left hand. Benavidez on the cuff. Making history. Benavidez on top again.
Damn, he just dropped Zurdo. Oh, he's hurt bad. He had to take that knee like that.
Listen, you have to stop fighting this fight. Forget the crowd, all right? We need to get back on the jab. You cannot be taking these kind of shots. You understand? Get back on your jab. Let's use our skill. You're getting drawn into this crowd. You understand? You're getting drawn into this machismo fight. We don't need this. We need to get to the later rounds.
Speed is power, guys. There was just a lot of punches.
Stop fighting this kind of
Bloodied the nose of Ramirez. It seemed like it broke his nose, yeah. The legend of David Benavidez growing here on his first Cinco de Mayo weekend pay-per-view headliner. And we are into round number 5. Referee calls for a timeout. We'll hear from the doctor. Here's a quick visit.
See the mouthpiece. You see it.
Ramirez goes down in round 4. Second time of his career, Benavidez. On the cusp of making history. Jab solid.
Benavidez is such a throwback fighter.
63% connect rate on power punches. You talk about a heroic performance thus far by Benavidez.
Absolutely sublime. His ability to land clean shots, cover up.
Here comes Ramirez. Trying to find a way to the inside. But look at that. Feet again. Benavidez is something special. Double left hook. Left uppercut. Right uppercut. Benavidez. But here comes Ramirez. You have to admire the heart of Ramirez.
Even the corner told him not, but he's not.
He's fighting Benavidez. He's fighting.
He's trying to act like the bigger man, but Benavidez has been landing his bigger shots, the quicker shots, the cleaner shots throughout.
Upper body. The defense is unbelievable for a guy David Benavidez the size of a rookie box.
He's already one of the top for Bob Bass. With a performance like this in a third weight class, really has to start questioning where does the ranking belong.
That was a really good long shot there from Benavidez.
He's not lost.
Right uppercut by Benavidez. Chopping right hand. And Ramirez goes upstairs, but then gets tagged, and the marks on his face already beginning to show.
Gotta respect Ramirez's true instinct here to fight out of trouble.
Despite going down in the last round, Ramirez standing right in front of Benavidez. On the hunt, a minute left in the 5th. Ramirez with the uppercut on the inside.
See what Benavidez got here. Ramirez got Benavidez' attention. Some big shots. He slipped through the guard. He's a big ready run for Ramirez.
Best round of the fight for the defending unified cruiserweight champion. The jab lands for Benavidez. Another jab, but Ramirez comes back with a couple of points. To the body. There's the jab combination from Ramirez. Accurate power shots from Zurdo. Listen to the building. We are through 5 rounds. T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas.
Two rounds to 3.
Give me a deep breath. Give me a deep breath. Slow it all down.
For
Listen to me. Look at me. Look at me. Okay, look.
Benavidez.
It's good when you're using your boxing skills.
But
You understand? When after he gets
he didn't knock him down.
not leaving enough energy for defense. You understand? Right? Don't get Johnny. He's already getting a little bit tired. Okay?
David Benavidez beating him to the punch.
Not spending too much cash where you don't need energy for defense.
Here's the monster going to the body and finishing out top. Boom, body shot. Slip. Coming back with the right hand hug. Great work from Benavidez.
Dimitri Bivol landed 131 total punches in Zurdo's only loss, and that was over 12 rounds. Guess what? Benavidez wins that in 5.
Yeah. Who winning? David Benavidez running 3 rounds to 2. And he got a knockdown. So David Benavidez winning by 2. By 2 points. Benavidez beat him to the punch. Even though those punches looking real heavy when Zurdo landed. Like Benavidez is like out, like speeding him. He's standing in the pocket like throwing fire with fire. And it's working out for him. It ain't over yet. He throws hard ass shots like right in front of Zurdo. And they land him because he's faster. He better not slow down. Throwing those shots like that. That's why you landing those little fast shots. You better not slow down. Cause Zurdo on his ass. He's backing him up. Oh. Benavidez landing some heavy leather right there. Like whenever he load up, he just lands whatever he wants. And it's too fast for Zurdo to stop it. Even though like Zurdo is putting the pressure on him. Like whenever Benavidez throw is fast and hard. Damn, he just landed like a 10-punch combo. Oh. Damn. He's hurt bad, bro. He just took that knee. It's over. Damn. Yeah. But yeah, he was landing those hard shots in between Zurdo's heavy shots. He was landing fast and hard. You know? Zurdo took a knee, and it was just like, it was over. They stopped it before the count was over. Oh, yeah. This shit slow bad as fuck. His eye slow bad as fuck. His eye socket is broke. Zurdo's eye socket is broke for sure. The way that shit slow. That's why the referee stopped it like in the middle of that count. Well, at least I didn't miss the fight that I paid for. Paid $80 for it. And it wasn't an upset. Yeah, he was throwing those crazy flurries like, you know. Yeah, that eye is fucked up.
Benavidez commits to those 7, 8-punch combinations. I'm not sure there's a fighter above 168 who can handle that speed. He's going to keep doing
Damn.
As the second fighter to win a cruiserweight title in his first fight at the weight.
Well, I guess he is better than I thought he was. He relied on speed, but he still got a lot of power. He still had a lot of power. You know, those little flurries that he was throwing, you would think they was like, he's still hard.
That's what it is. His resume speaks for itself. And he chased greatness. And he said, I don't need the Canelo fight to define me. He went out on his own, opponent by opponent, division by division, to prove what? How great David Benavidez truly is.
Let's make it official. Here's Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 2 minutes 59 seconds in round number 6. He is the winner by way of knockout, still undefeated, and the new unified WBA and WBO cruiserweight champion of the world, the Mexican monster, David Benavidez.
God woke me up. You know what I'm saying? Right in time. I fell asleep. I did fall asleep. But I woke up when David Benavidez was walking out. It was interesting watching it play out. Because the power dynamic was definitely there for Zurdo.
Thank you very much. David, congratulations.
Well, slow, heavy punches, but he's like throwing them flurries with power.
I'm very happy, man. Primeramente, le quiero dar las gracias a toda mi gente, toda mi raza que vienen a apoyar. Los quiero mucho. Monster! Monster!
Please translate for us what you just said.
I just said thank you all who came out to support. Man, I love every single one of you, man. You guys give me the strength and power that I need to come in here and get the fights, these type of fights. So you guys are my engine to my motivation. So thank you so much.
Damn, bro, just think how much power he's hitting those dudes with at 175, man. He didn't even cut water this time. Oh, yeah. That eye is cooked. That eye is cooked.
I just wanted to give him thanks for the opportunity. I love Zurdo Ramirez. You know, we came up together. We came up sparring together. I got him ready for his World Championship fights. He got me ready for my World Championship fights. So I was kind of sad it had to happen like this. You know, I love Zurdo Ramirez, but you know, it is what it is in here. There's only one monster.
Was there anything that you were able to use from those 200 rounds of sparring that were effective this evening?
Yeah, I knew that the combinations were going to be able to land, you know, easy. You know, my combination, my punch selection is unlike anything else. You know, so I knew whoever it is, man. I don't care who it is, man. Nobody can fuck with me.
To do this on Cinco de Mayo weekend, and to now the man who is being put on this holiday.
Yeah, no matter who it is, nobody can fuck with
So good, man. I just want to give the fans what they want to see. I see Canelo in the building. Hey, let me just ask the fans this. Do you guys want to see Canelo versus David Benavidez? Enough said. That means that we can't leave that fight on the table. You know what I mean? Whatever. I have respect for Canelo. He's a great champion. But I'm a great champion too. Let's do it.
Do you believe it's realistic?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You've been through this many times.
I mean, I'm still champion at 175. I'm champion at 200 and 175. So they either want to come get it at 175. Let's get it at 175.
And if not him, how about Bevo?
Yeah, Bevo's the number one on my hit list. You know, Bevo is a great competitor, great champion. But I'm a great champion too. I just want to test myself every single fight.
And finally, go ahead in Spanish. The Mexican Monster.
Monster! What time is it? Monster! Hey, saluda a toda mi gente, toda mi raza. Y también arriba la finiquera, la verga.
Congratulations on this historic evening, baby.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
All right, back to you.
Damn. It didn't make me have to stay up for long. 56 round. Probably like the 6th round. A little better than I thought, you know. I thought he would have to work harder, you know what I'm saying? He did have to work hard, but like not really that much. He was fighting through Zurdo's punches like a motherfucker. Those flurries he was throwing hard, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I think that what we saw tonight from David Benavidez proves so many reasons why he is the boogeyman in the sport. And after what you saw tonight, Joe, you can see why guys want nothing to do with him.
Look, I mean, if I had anybody in his division at any division, you're staying away from this guy. But I got to tell you, he just dominated Zurdo tonight. It was incredible. I mean, it wasn't
incredible.
It was that good tonight.
Increíble.
Solidified his credentials as one of the
Increíble.
I've seen a lot of fights for a half a century, and I'm going to tell you that it was one of the most remarkable performances I've ever seen. Just devastating.
That was the best performance
Just
of David Benavidez's
devastating.
career against arguably the best opponent of his career at a new weight class in his career. He put on the signature performance of his decorated career tonight here in Las Vegas on Cinco de
Did
Mayo.
Resendez beat
As the guy that owns this day
that
from
Mexican
here on out. He
dude?
established himself as arguably, I think now, a top 5 pound for pound guy. Frankly,
Let's see.
I think it's him and Dimitri Bivol that might be competing.
Because that dude was coming back on his ass.
He did so much for his name, for his resume in this fight. There is nothing to complain about. Every single question that we had about David Benavidez coming into this fight, with the speed carry, with the power carry, would his weight weigh him down against a natural cruiserweight? He answered all of those questions emphatically. That was an outstanding performance.
That's Ryan Garcia with our phone open. Now, let's get into that pound-for-pound conversation because
A real Ryan Garcia. He's always somewhere trying to get some spotlight.
Top 6 pound-for-pound fighter. And then you see what Usyk has done, because when you look at what pound-for-pound means, if I moved to heavyweight or a heavyweight met me at my weight, who would win? Usyk and Inoue are the class. Bam is an amazing fighter, may get the next bracket. No, smash lose like buddy. Come on,
right, man. Good night, y'all.